Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back live tonight after being away for a few days. So I was a little bit under the weather, but back tonight in time to keep the Beer Flow show rolling along. And welcome to everyone out there watching. Of course, I am back here with Eric and also Todd, the two co pilots of this fantastic broadcast. And how are you guys feeling this week?
I'm all primed up, ready to go, brother.
Same here. Thirsty Thursday. Get your
People-
beer on.
I've not drank a beer since Sunday before I got sick on Monday. So
Uh-oh.
definitely looking forward to trying one. But as you can see here, Eric is actually rocking out his, I don't know if it's a Snuggie or old
Hey,
Al.
it feels like a snuggie after all the weight I've lost.
It might be old Al
right?
Sharpton cashmere, or it could have been he just
Come on.
watched he got comfortable watching The Irishman and just laid back on the recliner. So he's definitely looking smooth tonight with the was a Nike sweatshirt you said there?
Yeah, it's a Nike sweatshirt. It's supposed to be a 3X, but I've lost weight, so it looks like a freaking snuggie, like it's
Nice.
Like silky smooth there.
Oh yeah, I'm all warm up. I'm ready to go, buddy.
Was wondering if it was one of those onesies that has like the seat thing in the bottom of it. Have y'all seen those?
You got the footsies on there. Or you like little Ralphie on Christmas Story right now? Put on the bunny outfit, Ralphie.
Hey,
have you seen those?
Hey, if somebody gets me a 3X fucking bunny outfit and sends it to me, I'll fucking wear it on the Beer Flow show, and I'll put it on freaking Twitter, on my Facebook account. I'll put it everywhere.
But you'll shoot your eye out.
Ralphie,
You'll shoot your eye out, and I'll wear the little
now.
glasses too. I'll wear the glasses.
I don't want to put it on. You put it on right now, Ralphie.
Ralphie, now.
And Todd is rocking a Deschute shirt. Little representation there out of Oregon. And the first beer I'm actually drinking here is the Nellie's Raspberry Ale from Taft's. Got to hold it back because it's so bright here with the light. But it is basically a raspberry kind of wheat ale. So little light, 4.8 ABV. Start out with a little bit of sessionable type beer. And what are you guys drinking right now?
Todd, you go first, buddy.
One I picked up today, made in your hometown there, Rod, from Ron Geist. It is the Nitro Penguin Blonde Stout with cocoa nibs and coffee.
Very nice.
Comes in at let's see. I saw it a while ago. Where'd it go? Oh, 7%. And it actually says it's 16 fluid ounces, which, in my experience, for a lot of the nitro stuff in the past, it usually leaves room for the nitro.
Well, usually shake
like
it
a 12-ounce
hard.
can. Yeah, like a 12-ounce can, usually you only get like 9.4 fluid ounces or something.
They might have screwed you an ounce or two in there. You know, I mean,
yeah. Well, those nitro, the Blackwater series from Southern Tier, they're only like 9.5 fluid ounces in a 12-ounce can.
Yeah.
But it actually gives you instructions on this one. It says, shake vigorously, pour vertically, and enjoy. There's the little description with the can there on the side.
Let me pull it up there.
Oh, there you go. So you must have to shake it like that, man. Kind of back and forth, like.
So Shannon was shaking it big time before we actually went live, and she started opening it, and I must have had a look on my face because Rod was like, "What is going on?"
I thought it was a milkshake or something going on.
I was just waiting for her to crack it, and then all of a sudden it was all over the ceiling, but it didn't. It never did explode. So it fizzed a little bit, not too bad.
Eric, what you got down there?
Well, the first one of my beers is going to be from Oddside Ales. I can't remember where these guys are out of. Goodness. Oh, Grand Haven, Michigan.
Yeah, they're Michigan, yeah.
Yeah, Grand Haven, Michigan. This is going to be their sweet potato souffle rye ale.
Eric's going with the sweet potato, something he thought he'd never do before.
Let's see. What is it? Goodness. I got to get my glasses out, really. Oh, hey, by the way, Shannon, since I see in the comments right here.
Come
No, don't get her started.
Come get you some blue eyes.
Yeah. Hey, Shannon.
She might come running in here now, Eric.
Yeah, no, she might. It says it's a rye ale with sweet potatoes, cinnamon, nutmeg, and lactose, aged in rye whiskey barrel. So we're gonna give this a try. ABV. I don't know if it has an ABV on it.
No ABV on the bottle.
11%. Holy shit.
Oh, there you go. That'll get your Thursday night going.
No doubt. Hey, how do you like my Snuggie? How do you like my Snuggie?
Snuggie coming at you.
And I think that other one is 11% that we might be drinking here together at some point.
12-7. Holy.
Oh, 12-7.
I'm gonna get fucked up tonight, I think.
Your PSA is fucked from the get go.
You guys are gonna have to do the PSA. Somebody's gonna have to do with the PSA.
Well, Ron's not gonna be able to do it. He ain't hit a beer in 5 days.
Yeah.
You guys gonna be falling out of your chairs before the night's over.
Before that, I had a Long Island iced tea that was on. I went with my family. They got like going to a bar and kind of bullshit, and so I had a Long Island and I had a license space dust. So actually two, because one of them like, oh, it was at the bottom of the keg, so this one's free. I'm like, okay.
You always love that happens.
So
I had that last week at one of the restaurants we went to. It was it wasn't Prairie. It was another one that we got there, and they were like, "Oh, the keg was like just about done, so we only got like 3/4 of a glass. So this one's on the house."
No way.
Yeah. All right.
I'm like, okay.
that works. Times like that never happens.
Sucks to be right. I mean, it's hard to believe. I don't know. Liar.
I finally got it wrong. That one.
Nice.
It was like I was out somewhere else too. I ordered a beer. When we went to out Thanksgiving dinner a few weeks back. I ordered a beer, and the guy brought me the second one. He brought me the wrong one. And it was like, no, I ordered this one this time. That was the first time. He said, "Oh, the guy gave me the wrong order," and he went off with the other beer he had brought me. And I'm like, "Did you just leave it here?" It's like, "Oh, let me get you the right one, but I guess you can drink this if you want." Like, no, he took the beer with him. Like, what kind of service is this? Are you gonna pour that beer out somewhere?
He was gonna stash it for himself, is what he was gonna do.
No, you're not a beer drinker.
No.
Right.
For me, I'm not gonna tell. Ron already knows what kind of glass I'm putting it in, so I'm gonna kind of keep that on a.
Yeah, I might have to take you off for a little bit, put you in the basement.
Hey, I'll drink all your beer in the basement too. That's okay. Ron.
Like, turn that shit around. And let's see. Shout out to Billy, who tuned in earlier to get his big thing. Although I'm sure he's watching the Ravens game tonight, but Ravens and the Ravens playing. Erie, hey Erie, cheers, welcome. Always great to see you, my friend. I'm sure the hubby will be right behind as well. And there's Blake as well. Welcome, Blake. Good to see you as well, brother. Welcome.
What's up, Blake? Can you?
Cheers, sir. Cheers.
Another great channel for you guys to also check out. And there's the hubby. There's Alan, the Eclectic Beard. Make sure you check him out too. It says, cheers, fellas. Welcome, my friend.
What's up, Alan?
And then Jeremy's in the house. Cheers, Rajay and crew. Welcome, my friend. Jeremy's in as well. Jeremy, another great channel to check out. And he also does the football show with us on Tuesday nights on the Eclectic Beer with Blake.
Blake, this is for you, buddy.
Just that? That's all you got for Blake?
Yeah, that's all I got for him.
That's all you need. That's
all I got for you, Blake. Sorry, dude.
And then we got Flo Rider Hillbilly in the house. Welcome, Flo, my mountaineer brother. So make sure you guys check out Flo, who's actually been doing some fishing videos out in his boat and everything last few weeks, and always a party time on his channel. He does the party streams at night. So if you haven't checked out Flo's channel, make sure you check it out. And then Shannon said, Eric, you promised I'll send you one talking about the bunny outfit.
Do it. I will. If you send it, Shannon, and it fits, I will wear it. Yeah. Do it.
Eric's going to wear that bunny outfit. I'm going to have flashbacks from Donnie Darko. I know I am. And then Alan said, cheers to the chat. Cheers to you, brother. And we got Eric Gilbert in the house. Says, cheers, fools. And Eric wanted to say to Eric Gilbert.
Go, Pat, go.
Gilbert, I think before the year ends, we got to do another malt liquor show, guys. We got to do one more.
Before the year ends, that's like in the next couple of weeks.
That's like next week.
Got it at least two. Within the next 2, we got to do another malt.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Why? Because Joe's not here, so we can push for one when Joe's not here.
Yeah, I'll push for one. Well, it won't be 4 local for Todd. It won't be.
Technically, I'll be doing a malt liquor review in the next few days, I think,
Really?
because I've got the Hemptations, and I think that's it's a malt flavored beverage, but I don't know if it goes under the malt category. Not 8%. It's all hemp and stuff. So I don't know. I did the Clamato video Sunday, which I never was that Sunday or Saturday. I did the Clamato Bud Light Clamato this past weekend, which I never thought I would do something like that. And actually, it wasn't bad. I was actually surprised by it. It was the Bud Light Mango Clamato.
Did you go? Was there a lot of tomatoes in that one?
Yeah, you got the tomatoes because that's Clamato. That's part of the Clamato.
Well,
Clamato Chelada. Yeah,
well, I
so
didn't know
tomatoes.
if the mango took it over a little bit.
Yeah,
more,
it's funny.
so.
The mango, you got more in the nose and the aroma, but in the taste, you definitely got more of the tomato coming through. Like you still had that mango in there feel. It was interesting, but you also had a saltiness to it, kind of like a goza, because of the clam juice that's in there. Actually, it wasn't bad. It's kind of like if I was at a brunch, it wouldn't be a bad thing to have instead of a Bloody Mary. So I'm going to try a couple more of them, Big shout out to Flacco's beer reviews, because he actually pushed me into trying one. So dedicated that episode to him when I did it. Vanessa, hey, what's happening?
What's up, Vanessa?
What's up,
Sitting
Vanessa?
30 miles north of Massachusetts at trucking yard to pick up her brother. He said, come in about an hour or so. Well, there you go. And then you'll be back rolling down the road again. And hopefully you'll keep us on the dial as you're doing it.
Road again. I just can't wait to get on
Blake
the
says,
road.
cheers, everyone. Cheers at Rajay BeerVentures. Well, if you're doing the trucking, you'd be doing eastbound and trucking, right? Like Smokey and the Bandit. But Pirate Rum nog tonight when she gets home. She's still going through that pirate eggnog. God bless her soul.
Pirate? Okay, Vanessa. What do you little message there?
Little pirate rum. And Gilbert, there he is with the Go Pack Go.
Lions!
Just a matter of time.
And then Jamie White's in the house. Cheers, Jamie. Always good to see you.
What's going on, Jamie?
And Vanessa says, leaving early morning to VA hospital. Don't buy don't buy Yale in the morning. Going by Yale in the morning, maybe, and it was like screwed up autocorrect. And then hi Shankin, but it's actually Shannon.
Shankin?
I think she's just there piping it on her phone. Sounds like sweet tater pie. Yum. Talking about Eric's beer there.
That's right here.
And then Jamie, LOL. She leaves at 4 a.m. to VA hospital, visiting morning, so only one eggnog tonight. Well, yeah, you don't want too many if you're getting up that early, that's for sure. Hopefully it's not too cold up there.
Eric, does that have any sweet potato flavor to it at all?
Oh yeah, it's got cinnamon in it, and you can taste the rye. This is fucking good.
Do you get some nutmeg in it?
Yep.
I told you before to try sweet potato beer.
Dude,
like, no, you thought it was like coconut. Like, no, I'm not going to do sweet potato beer. No.
Do it.
Hey, this is fucking awesome. This beer is just.
There's a lot of good ones out there like that. I actually got one from Braxton Labs that I picked up. I'm going to drink here at some point too. So,
dude, this is fucking good.
Yeah, they did a sweet potato casserole one that came out. Although if you do it at the brewery, they give you the pour from the draft with a roasted marshmallow on top. That's supposed to add to it.
Oh.
Dude.
Braxton Labs is off the chain. They're freaking crazy. And this came out a new one. I put on Facebook page. They got like another tangerine milkshake IPA. I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
I saw that.
Comes out this weekend. It's like, cut it the fuck out. It's all these damn beers.
Braxton, come up here, Braxton. Come up here. Come to Michigan.
No
please.
shit.
When I filed bankruptcy, they were like, what is your cause? Braxton Labs. Braxton Labs got me bankrupt.
And a short drive to it.
Yeah. Oh, and tomorrow, which I didn't even put the story in there as of yet, but we can talk about that too. Freaking 450 North, another one that needs to cut the shit out. Yep. 10 can release
10
tomorrow.
More.
Did you see that?
Oh yeah. Well, they started 10 cans like let's see, they do every 3 weeks, so probably 6-9 weeks ago they started doing 10 cans.
It's just
well, they opened up their new brewery and tap room now, or restaurant, so their capacity's expanded.
Yeah.
So now they're producing much more, I guess. I don't know. It's still crazy.
Dude, they're literally making like a beer trade. It's becoming like an underground drug type trade. Seriously,
Yeah.
like people are going down there racking it up. I'm on Facebook groups and people are like, "I got that 450 North if you need it. I got that 450 North if you need." They're like,
I could use some 450 North. All right.
Yeah.
So if you were to buy 1 4-pack of all 10, it would cost you $210. I think it was.
Yeah. And so the people that are getting them aren't even drinking.
And people will walk away with their limit, and they'll have stacks. Like I've told you guys this before, like in a dolly, and it's stacks and stacks, and it's like, they're dropping at least $1,000, and then they're just trading them. I'm like, and then in the same post, they just badmouth them. I'm like, what is going on? It doesn't even make any sense.
It's just crazy, man. It is just crazy.
That's what you go tell you. Weren't you the one that spent just $1,000 in beer and you're trashing these guys?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Foamy's in the house out in Texas. I'm having a frigid underworld imperial espresso style from Hop and Sting Brewing. Cheers. That's got a lot going on there. He's an hour behind us in Texas, but imperial espresso stout into the wee evenings of the night, that might keep you up a little bit.
Oh, Foamy Head's in the central time zone?
Yeah, he's in Texas.
Ah.
Shannon's just looking.
I see you.
Oh, Blake said, LOL, Eric, smash that like for Rajay. Well, thanks, Blake.
Yeah.
And then Shannon says, hey, Miss Kitty.
Well.
Gilbert says, whoops, I missed my scroll too fast here. He said malt liquor.
Malt liquor!
And then Alan said, cheers to Shannon. And then she says, cheers, Mr. Beard.
Mr. Beard.
All formal and cordial.
That's what she likes calling him, Mr. Beard.
Mr. Beard.
Alan said, I think Rod didn't have a stomach bug. He drank that concoction of tomato and mango with beer in his stomach. Was like, F this after a day or two.
Very true, Alan. Very true.
Hey, could have.
If my wife wouldn't have had something as well and she did not drink any of that, then I might be with you on because I'm trying to think. I think I had that on Saturday because I think Sunday's when I did the bourbon stout. And so maybe it took a while to catch up. Whatever it was not good Monday morning. It was like right after I called in, it was over. It was like right to the bathroom and so yeah. And it wasn't like a little one. Like sometimes you do stuff, it's like a dry heave like that and everything. No, this was like rip the inside of the guts out type one. It was just like, what the hell was going on? You just feel like someone's like Mike Tyson's going to work on your kidneys or something. Like,
can I
get a timeout? Can I get a timeout right now?
20-second timeout.
Yeah, I'm like
you wasn't eating the raw oysters at the Chinese buffet, was you?
Oh, God. No, I'm not even laughing at that because that's nasty.
Although the funny thing is, because my wife got sick Saturday, we did go to one of the restaurants, which is usually fine. We never had any issues, but it was a Chinese restaurant Friday night. And when I started getting sick, maybe we have food poisoning. And I'm like, from Amber-Hazen, you think it's possible? Like, they're usually so good on it. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it was food poisoning from there, but it was just, she brought that up, and I was like, that would be the worst thing ever because we got good Chinese food and great beer there. If we can't go there, we have nothing to back it up.
It's because you were there for 4 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours. 4 hours. You go now. You did that. You go now.
No, they don't have a buffet. I haven't been to a Chinese restaurant with a buffet, and I don't even know how long. Now I've been to some of the Indian restaurants with the Indian buffet, but I haven't been to a Chinese one with the Chinese buffet in a while. Or like I said, or the American buffet, like Golden Corral. I can't remember the last time I was at Golden Corral. So
yeah, you go there, you got to put your football helmet on and hockey pads.
Yeah.
So, shit gets real at the buffet at those places.
Oh, I don't know what's worse, Golden Corral or going to the casino on crab night. You go to the casino on crab leg night. Oh my God, elbows.
That's a coin flip. Yeah.
Like, get the hell out of my way.
I mean, it's like the guy that puts the crab legs out. It's like he's feeding fish to shark. Out of the way.
It is.
You can hand down and they're already on top of them. So, and they will wait there and they'll sit there and they'll look and they'll know when he's coming and they'll time it out and they race up there as soon as they see him.
That reminds me of that old electronic commercial. I can't remember who it's for, but it was Black Friday or whatever, and everybody's standing at the door. And the guy, like, has only been there for a week or so. He's the one that has to open the door for him. And he's just waiting to get trampled.
Oh, that's when he gets trampled. He like flattened out or something. I remember that.
Yeah. I thought it was like Circuit City, it was like an old electronics store or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh.
It's like, you need a remote for that. You do
Circuit
not want to
City's
be
going way back, Todd. Circuit City's going a ways back.
And people still go crazy on those. I mean, Black Friday, we see them running in, and they had it earlier this year on one of the news networks. As soon as they opened, like TVs, like they were going in there, and they had the flat screen TV deal. And people were bumping each other away. You're grabbing them. Guys are coming out with 2 TVs at a time and stuff. And it was just like they're knocking TVs over. Like someone's getting a busted up TV. They're gonna be bringing it back and be pissed off. So, and then Billy says, "Cheers, guys."
Cheers.
As you get the Ravens, he's watching the Ravens stuff. Number 1 team NFL. Gilbert said, "Pretty frosty up my way." Well, Gilbert, you're in Canada, so as Joe would say, that's on you.
That's on you.
No, I bet it is pretty cold up in Ontario for sure. Are you guys like below 0 now at this point? Are you still hanging like maybe in the teens or something? Or was it Celsius there? So Celsius might be under.
How far north is he from me?
He's not. I mean, he's Ontario. Ontario's a big province, though. I don't know how far he's out of Toronto. I'm thinking he's like maybe an hour or something out of Toronto. He's won't be that far from where you're at. Though.
An hour north of Toronto?
Somewhere, I believe.
I can't.
Gilbert, let us know.
He told us. I just can't remember. I was probably too drunk.
That's what I'm trying to think too, because I remember talking about trying to get up to Ontario to see the guys at some point again, and I think Gilbert was like maybe an hour from where everybody was talking about. Alice says, "How about I stopped doing beer reviews and one of the local breweries shared my review of the Belgian Quad, talking about their Humboldt, and the review was like 5 or 6 months ago." That's the thing about YouTube; you never know when something is going to happen. So. Like some of the videos I've seen on some of the other guys, some of their most popular videos hit like 6 months later. So,
well, yeah, look at mine. Like right now, I was at 132, and right now I check, I'm at 1,141. I'm like, what? And I haven't put a video out since Thanksgiving, probably.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why you make them. You just don't know what's going to take off at a certain point, or what's going to be popular, or what's going to catch fire. So do what you keep doing. And Blake says, "Cheers, everyone." I'm sure Blake's got the vodka and water rocking tonight.
Blake, go Razorbacks.
Billy says, "Can't stay tonight, not feeling well, so I have Ravens Thursday night." Yeah, I know. I was going to say, as I said earlier, I know if you're going to be in too much because the Ravens were on, but definitely get some rest. And I'm just coming off and not feeling well, so definitely understand you there, my friend. Alan says, "What up to Blake TV?" And Blake TV said, "What up, EB?" And Gilbert says, "Hitting the Imperial Stouts hard this week to warm up, plus rye. A little rye whiskey." And let me see here. And then cheers, brothers. And Erie, hello to Blake. And Alan, I don't know what the hell you're doing right there, but hey,
Alan, what are you doing?
Your world. It's your world. Enjoying the seltzer and the good show. I like the back part of the statement, the good show. I'm glad you're enjoying the good show. The seltzer part, we still got to talk about that a little bit. So.
I'm enjoying it truly, seltzer.
Which, again, I've said it before. It's funny because and Eric and Todd vouch because they were with us. We did get surprised at how good some of the Braxton seltzers were. We went to parties that day. So I like to joke about the seltzers, but I'll drink one here and there. What the hell's going on? Is Shannon over there coaching?
Shannon, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, no, it's my daughter. She's getting her lunch ready for school tomorrow.
We're blaming Shannon anyway.
We're used to Shannon acting up, so we'll squeeze it there. The daughter's cool, but Shannon's usually over there doing something. But I almost picked up the Natty seltzer because I did see it at one of the spots, and I had my hand on it, and I was like, I just couldn't put it in the basket. I just couldn't do it. I was like, what if somebody sees me? What if somebody sees me?
Pick it up, and you're looking around and see if anybody's watching.
Yeah.
They're like, come over to the intercom. Rod J's at the cash register with a seltzer or water in his hand.
It's like when you had to go buy stuff for your feminine significant other the first time. It's like, if somebody sees me, I need more stuff to cover around it, just in case.
Price check?
We have a dog, but here's a 3-pound bag of dog food. I'll give it to somebody else who has a dog. I don't know.
Attention, party source shoppers.
Wife's like, why'd you buy cat litter? I don't know. It was just I had to get something. So,
So Alan, what flavor seltzers are you drinking?
yeah, what are you drinking there, Alan? Seltzer. Is everybody still saying hello, 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 and cheers?
Look, man, you're getting popular, dude. Look, dude.
Alan with the emoji raw oysters at a Chinese buffet. It just doesn't sound good at all, does it? There,
No, not at all.
Do you guys eat raw oysters? Have you been to oyster
God,
bar?
no.
No.
Oh God, no.
We got one here that does some of the oysters. I actually had a couple places here that have the raw oyster bars, but my wife eats them. I don't eat the oysters.
Yeah, I don't mind them rolled or pan fried, but I'm not eating them raw. Too much like a snotty booger or something.
I'm not even eating them pan fried.
Yeah, I mean I like mussels, and I like
I like mussels.
but they're
too.
cooked. They're not raw, but I like them cooked. And I will do some clams, and I'll do like other seafood. But yeah, oysters just not really big into them. And to see, back to Billy. Ate some bad fried cat. That's not nice, Harry.
Yeah, come on,
nice.
Come on.
Calico.
That's not nice.
Come on.
Yeah, I was laughing at her. And then cheers to Billy as well. Sipping a Wellington Imperial Russian Stout.
Nice.
I bet that is pretty smooth.
Smooth.
And then Billy back to Alan and Blake and Vanessa and everybody. Cheers. Hey, Ron Sutton, what's happening? Cheers, brother. Glad you can make it. This is Yo in the house. Welcome. What are you drinking tonight, my friend? And Billy said, I told the Chinese all you can eat buffet. I will leave after. Oh, God, Billy.
After the reach around.
Come on, dude. Come on.
And Blake said, we are so thankful on Thanksgiving. Just 8 hours later to run over everyone. LOL. Yeah, well, that's what happens on the day after Thanksgiving. People want to
Well, Blake, at least you're not watching the Lions. So
yeah, it's not even 8 hours anymore because some stores open like at midnight or 10 at night or whatever it may be. So
on actual Thursday, midnight on Thursday, they're having sales.
That same day they gave thanks. I mean, within a few hours they're doing that. Let me see here. Had some poison in September. Came out both ends at 5 a.m. Passed out. It was better by 10 a.m.
Oh God!
Get it out the system.
Knock on wood. I've never had food poisoning, nor do I want it.
Yeah,
it was just terrible.
You've had it before?
Oh God! Yeah.
Bad experience.
I'm not going to go into details, but it's bad.
Yeah. I know people that have had it. It's been pretty bad. Like I said, I don't think I had anything like that, but definitely felt it. Alan said, Billy said, Alan, I saw your channel promo and your new Tesla pickup. Nice. Yeah, if you guys want to know about the Tesla vehicles, even some of the other hot truck stuff out there, make sure you check out Alan's channel for sure. And make sure you check out Billy for some of the beer and the wine and the whiskey stuff. He's 45 minutes east of Toronto. Yes, I knew it was about an hour. 45 east of Toronto. So he's probably closer to you than going to Toronto, Eric.
Well, in a later comment, he says he's like right north of Detroit. And I'm like, well, I thought, well, if you're east of Detroit 45 minutes, you're not north of Detroit, brother. You're kind of northwest or north, you'd be northeast of Detroit for me.
Well, I
live in Lansing, so from Sarnia, I would still have to go northwest. Or northeast.
Depending how the east goes on the map or whatever. I mean, it's east. Maybe it's more northeast, but it's still east.
Yeah.
And Alan had asked Bill, you thought he commented on there on the video. Easy Fellas, the seltzer is $12.99 for a 12-pack. He said that he liked one. When you're in a budget, it's highly drinkable. You could have got some hams, brother. You get a 30-pack of hams for like $12.99.
Hams, brother, hams.
$12.99 a 12-pack. That's actually a pretty good price for.
It's not a bad price at all.
It's not bad.
And it's light. It's less filling.
Tastes great.
It helps Alan keep his figure. He said it'll be just north of Detroit on the map, but right on a lake. Lake effect weather kicks hard this time of year.
Gilbert, I would have to look at a map. I would really have to look at a map because I don't know. I'd have to look at a map. I'll just put it that way.
So what? Either you or Gilbert, one of y'all ain't geographical.
I'm looking at the map right
I don't
now.
know what's going on.
I'm going.
Like, no,
I'm bringing up Google Maps.
I'm right there on the lake, but
I'm bringing up Google Maps right the F now.
He's got a lake house.
Oh yeah, lake house.
Cheers, Kev. Welcome. Good morning. He's actually overseas there. I think Kevin is. Am I right? Like down in, I want to say Australia, maybe, or New Zealand. I can't remember where you were at, Kev, but I know it's somewhere down there where you're like almost like, I don't know, 10 or 12 hours maybe ahead of us or so, maybe. And he's drinking the mango and peach seltzers. Ooh. So it's got some flavor to it. Peach. Put some whiskey with that bad boy or something.
Actually, doesn't sound bad. Mango and peach.
Yeah. Oh, mango and peach are good.
Really well, mango and peaches do a pretty good act. Oh, wait a minute. I'm talking about different mango and peach. Never mind.
Mango and peach are good for
this one time in Atlanta? No.
Yeah, one time in Atlanta.
Kev said congrats on the Cybertruck pre-order, Alan.
Did he really pre-order one?
I didn't watch the video yet. Alan, did you really order a truck, or did you say you ordered a truck on your video?
He says right in the title, he goes, I thought he said he put in an order for one.
Because I still have to watch that video.
I'm like, no way.
Bearded clams, Ron says.
Bearded clams.
I'll eat raw oysters, but will not eat them from Chinese. Oh, why is it got to be against the Chinese if you're going to eat the raw oysters?
It's Koreans. It's Koreans.
Don't you know in America, most stuff is made in China now anyway? Everything we get is like made in China. And then Kev said, cheers to Blake. Did you find your map? Did you find out?
Yeah, I think he's like over by, and he'll have to confirm this, Lake Scugg, 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 I think that's how you pronounce it. Gilbert will have to say in the
like comments. At this point, give me your latitude and your longitude so you can pinpoint you.
Yeah, so I can pinpoint you.
Now it said thanks to Kev, great, appreciate it, man. Erie had Chinese. Blake. Is Alice and Eric, how much weight you lose home and you're looking a little more slim and smaller in the face?
Well, I haven't, honestly, Alan, I haven't hit a scale yet, but I'm guessing probably 20 pounds, I'm guessing. Awesome. When I started, I was at 305, and that was at the last one in October that we did. I was at 305. So if you look back that far, that was when I was at my heaviest, at 305.
That's awesome.
We need to weigh in for next week.
Well, Todd, I just go and exercise. I don't look at a scale. I don't
blame you.
Good way to do it. Good way to do it.
Yeah. You tell in your clothes, that's all that matters.
Well, yeah, like Rod said, look at this. It's like a fucking hoodie. Excuse my language, but it is. It's like a hoodie. Or
no, nuggie.
Yeah. Well, really, that's what it looks like. We all laugh, but that's what it looks like.
It's good. No, it looks good though.
It's the onesie with the beanbag in his ass to sit down in.
I'm kind of jealous because it has that velour appeal to it. It's kind of like, smooth, like you'll slide off the couch.
I'm glad I don't have a that way.
You slip right on now. Yay, baby.
Hey, I'm glad I don't have a one that way. You got to unbutton the bag just to take a dump or something.
Yeah.
fly in the back.
The flap in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's Velcro.
Oh man. Dan Billy in high school. I missed where that one was. Kev said, I bet Dio was here somewhere as well. Oh, no, Dio hasn't popped in yet, but he'll be around at some point, I'm sure.
Where's Kev Mitchell from, by the way? Go ahead.
I think that's what I got to scroll down to him. I think he's down in near Australia, I believe. But
is he? All right. Kev, put in the comments where you're from, buddy.
Ron said hams with clams. Yeah, talking about the hams beer, having hams with some clams.
Hams with clams.
Burning one first. Blake's an awesome stream. Smash that like. Thanks, Blake. Blake's my Flavor Flav out there. He's the ultimate hype man. So,
Flav.
Blake. Blake here he says, Blake, now I want some Chinese.
No, Erie, come on.
just don't eat the oysters. Yeah.
Oh, Wu Fung Poo. They don't sell hams around here. Really? I thought hams was like
Wow.
everywhere.
In
Wow.
Alabama, they
too.
don't?
No, he's in South Carolina. He's an Alabama fan. He's in South Carolina.
Oh, that's right.
He's
That's
from
right.
Alabama.
I thought you get 30 packs of hams everywhere.
I thought it was like a gas station, like automatic, like something.
Dude, I will admit, Hams is not a bad beer for the budget price.
Hams is one of the better adjunct lagers I think you can really enjoy with no problem.
Yeah.
It really isn't.
And it's a staple. It's one of the older beers. That's the thing.
And speaking of cream, well, it's not really the Hams, it's more of a lager, but the cream ales. Little Kings, the old school Little Kings.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Little Kings were originally made here in Cincinnati through Moorline Brewing. And Moorline is revamping a lot of their stuff, but they're coming back with Little Kings to make a push for them out there again. And they're coming back with some different flavors of them. So you're going to see more of those popping up.
Hey, when we go on a dude's weekend, what do we get? Little Kings.
Little Kings.
Because they're little 7 ounces, and you can pound those down all day.
Oh yeah. They were, those in the little 8 ounce Miller 8 ounce bottle Miller Lights or whatever. No, was that Miller? Not Miller Lights, but the regular Miller. They used to have the old 8 ounce bottles. Yeah, High Life used to have old 8 ounce bottles of those. Fit well in the hand or the pocket. Blake said, him too, meow, LMAO, cheers, talking about Chinese food.
Yeah, kitty.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, so look at the sweetie.
So many ways I could go there, but I'm not. Oh, there's a dog. Is there a cat around here? I'll find it. Where's the cat?
She'll kill him.
And then Blake said he can't get hams either where he's at. He's actually
Blake?
in Arkansas.
Arkansas?
Yeah. I thought you get those about everywhere.
Yeah.
See, Ron says like $14.99 at 30, right? So you get
dirty
a deal
30.
With a 30 pack. Yeah.
Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
Eric said I went north of Detroit as a bearing, sons.
So if you're north of fucking Detroit, homie, if you're north of Detroit, dude, you're way up the fuck here. You're not east of Toronto, homie.
Blake said the sign of town had we see no cat or dog, no ass come eat. You don't see pets hanging around, that's for sure. You might go to other spots and they might leave their dog out front or whatever might be there, tied up a little bit or something, but not at that restaurant, Not saying they're doing anything. I'm just saying you just don't see pets out there usually.
True.
I had someone send me 100 so I could put in a pre-order and do a video of it. So I definitely pre-ordered.
I had someone send me 100 so I could pre-order. Really?
Oh, because you only need to put 100 down for the pre-order, I guess.
Oh, all right.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. And let's see, LMA Blake, I trust that. Gilbert said wrong.
Wow.
Kev said, yeah, that was cool, Alan. Where else could you pre-order like that for $100? I think it's pretty cool if someone said Alan 100 you can do it. That's pretty sweet. Blake said, Eric, you look like $1 million, old and wrinkled. LMAO, just kidding, bro. He says, hashtag ARC fan. He's saying you look good for losing weight and everything.
I think I've lost about 20 pounds. I will admit, I think I lost about 20 pounds. And I've got a long way to go because I want to get down to around 200. So I got at least next year.
Alan said, I venture to guess you might have lost a bit more than 20.
Like I said, I haven't hit a scale, so I honestly don't know.
Yeah. You can go into the club Saturday night, you like John Travolta Saturday night. He's a ladies' man. Oh. Blake said, cheers to Gilbert. Cheers, everyone. Oh, thanks, brother. Rod J channel is lit. Alan said, right, I think even with the full driving system, it comes out cheaper than a new Mac Pro with all the bells and whistles. And I bet when the time comes, you could sell it for more than you paid. A great investment, hopefully. Talking about the truck. Oh, Kev is in the UK. Why did I think Kev was in Australia for some reason? So Kev's over in the UK as well.
Oh, he is in the
Like
UK.
said.
Okay.
So I was thinking for some reason because he said in the morning, I think maybe threw me off, but no, he's over there. Like where we have our buddies Craig and Harry and all them in the UK.
Yeah, Harry and Craig and Dean and
Peter.
Yep.
They went to their election today. It's kind of crazy over there right now.
Oh God, Paul over there. Oh my God, that was.
Give us a cheers to Blake and Alan said, Kev, I thought about that, but it will come in handy with all the kiddos I have. Well, there you go. Need that room. Yeah, Alan says no hams around here. I keep seeing everyone drinking those on YouTube, but I haven't seen anywhere, even in my bottle store. This is surprising. Yeah. I mean, obviously, based on distribution, where you can get beers at, it just seems like that would be a beer you would get in a lot of spots.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin said, I paused the stream. We'll catch up later, but saw a few of my buds in here, so following live chat. Well, thanks, my friend. Yeah,
Thank you.
You're 5 hours ahead of us right here on the East Coast, so I definitely think you probably want to grab a little bit of sleep there. Unless you're off tomorrow. Or if you need to bug out when the zombies arrive, LOL.
If zombies arrive, I'm fucking going in the woods.
Yeah.
Them bitches ain't going to the woods.
And then Ron said, you're talking about Hoodoo Pool. They're actually out of Cincinnati as well. Another old school brewery here too. Yeah. Yeah, they're spelled different than that, but I know who you meant there because everybody calls them Hootie and they got the Hootie Delights. That was it. It would come in handy for the zombies, especially. Everybody piling in Alan's truck. It's like a Mad Max machine. Yeah, I mean, when I first saw the truck, I was like Mad Max or Terminator or this futuristic type vehicle.
Now, Alan, go ahead, Ryan.
No, you're good. Now, I was going to say, speaking of Mad Max, I just see they are making a sequel to the last Mad Max movie they made. So
now, Alan, if you get the truck, you got to get the ATV that go with it. Come on.
And then Burning Beer, what's going on, my friends? I'd rather eat my cat than drink a hams. Jesus.
No, I would rather drink a hams than eat a cat.
Maybe he went to the Chinese restaurant.
I was going to say, you go to the local Chinese, you probably get them both.
Cheers, fam. Smash that like.
Yeah,
thanks,
exactly. Smash that bitch. Smash it.
Kev says, stick a few spikes on each wheel and front and rear fenders. I almost said bumpers as I'm English. Yeah, you would be like Mad Max rolling around town.
Yeah, we'd be like bumpers. What do you call it? The front and the back?
Yeah.
A bonnet.
There's a Chinese place up the road from us I refuse to go because it's next door to a dialysis center and an animal clinic.
Oh, God.
I wouldn't go there at any restaurant between the two, probably, but I don't know. Now everybody's going to think we got a bad thing about Chinese restaurants. I love Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
Rhonda Rob's in the house, and he says hams, Yuck. Ham's getting some non-love right now.
Hey, I like me some hams. I'll drink a ham. Now, the special light I'll kind of pass on, but the regular hams I'll drink.
He said, I wish people would send me 100. Christmas is expensive, right? Yeah, you'll definitely use a little bit of money there.
I would say something, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be nice.
You're not to that ABV level yet.
Oh, I'm past there, buddy.
Just give it another hour.
Yeah. Give it until I'm hitting this one
tonight. You'll want to see the PSA.
Oh, God. No, we're not going to see the PSA.
Eric, how close are you for that one?
Pardon me?
How much closer are you to the raw hipster?
Okay. You still got like a little bit, just about a third of the glass.
Dude, this is really good. This sweet potato rye is awesome.
Well,
it's really
shit,
good.
I can get another beer in before you're ready then.
Well, go for it, dude.
And then Kev said he loves Chinese food. Kev put spikes in the front and rear bumpers and go to town. Yeah, especially running over some zombies. Yeah, voting time, Alan. Yeah.
God, are you going to get in your beer news, Rod, for reading all the comments?
I'm trying to get all the comments done before I get to the beer stuff. That's the thing. We've got a lot of people, which is great. So
yeah, really good. Really good.
Ron says Harry Long Fingers.
Oh, God. Come on, dude. Come on.
Or a Black Friday sale front of queue. Yes, another you can use the truck for that too. Rob says, Rodder J, hello, and everyone in the chat. Yeah, welcome, brother. You came in on the Hams comment, so don't leave because of the Hams comment.
Don't leave.
He said, I'm north of Detroit. I'm using the map, be an example to show how far north I'm. Geez, sons. So he's just north of you. We're north of Michigan.
I'm sure you are, Gilbert. I'm sure you are.
You can get a ton of 55-inch TVs in there, Alan. Yeah, you could load up. That would be great if you were at Best Buy at Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ronald Rob says hello to Blake. And cheers. And Kev says hello back to Rob. Breaking news. MLB doesn't P-test for smoke anymore. Yeah, so here's a funny thing that just happened. I don't know if you guys saw the breaking news about Major League earlier today.
I saw that.
And it was funny because it was on their broadcast and it said Major League Baseball. It was NBC Nightly News, and they were saying they're going to be testing for now opioids and cocaine.
Cocaine, yeah.
That's all they said, right? We're testing for opioids and cocaine and blah, blah, blah. I read through the story after. Huh?
Why for opioids?
Because Tyler Skaggs when he overdosed. So, but they don't say anything about marijuana. Well, then online I see they're not testing for marijuana anymore, and they're going to treat it the same way as alcohol, which is a huge step ahead in the sports division to do that. But it's kind of funny that the main story didn't mention they weren't testing for marijuana anymore. They said they were going to be testing for other two drugs. I thought that was kind of interesting. They left that part out. Interesting to see now if one of the major sports like baseball is saying we're going to just treat marijuana like beer, if that puts pressure on football or basketball.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll follow. I
don't know. They got weird ways they do stuff. I mean,
well, I guess it's a wait and see kind of game, but I think they have to follow.
It almost seems they'd have to do that with states, with certain teams being in states that it's legal. Yeah. How do you go against? Just because
you still have the contract of where you're playing. I mean, they can still have contracts against the welfare of your being a player because they got an investment in you, even if it is.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure the next CBA will probably have something about that.
It'll be interesting. Well, they're saying, I mean, I haven't watched NFL for 3 to 4 years now, but I saw a thing a few months ago that Richard Sherman said they're expecting the players to go on strike in 2022. After for the next agreement is up. He's saying they don't see how it's going to avoid. It's going to be a strike upcoming after this next season.
You said Richard Sherman?
Yeah, Richard Sherman. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he's a pretty smart guy.
Yeah,
he's like in tune with a lot of that stuff. So, I mean, because apparently they're having differences on all this stuff, and I know they want to go to the 18-game season and other stuff that the players want. They're not getting for the medical and the older players, and they're saying they may end up going to a strike there. It could be a big one. So,
well, they just announced today it was like 10 to 12 players are in trouble for cheating.
Oh, the medical thing. That was
cheating. The medical thing.
Yeah. They had
Clinton Forrest was like the bigger one. I think
they put a thing out for Joe Horn there as well. Yeah.
Saying they were trying to basically as like a drug ring sort of type thing where they were just trying to recruit players into this to get them into it also.
But they were saying they were supposed to get medical treatments that they didn't go to do,
right?
And they were just getting the money for it. So imagine that, people screwing around in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be interesting. So then the whole thing is still up in the air with the NFL. So they're going to go ahead and do the Pro Bowl, Michael Vick. And for me, I feel like he's paid his due on it. I know some people feel their own way, whatever. But anyway, that'll be interesting too, because then people, how are they going to respond to that? So NFL's got some, I mean, ever since Pete Rozelle had to leave and Goodell took over, to me, I just think it took like a downward spiral. I don't think he's been that great of a commissioner for the NFL. Is Todd talking and muted and not knowing he's muted?
No, it's not Shannon.
Shannon's still up?
Oh, yeah, she's watching, drinking a beer. And
she's lurking. She's around.
She's contemplating.
You know Shannon can never go too far from us.
That's true. I said, Shannon can't go too far from us.
That's Eric. That was Eric comment.
No, it was Rod.
Sorry,
Rod, 300 the bus there.
That sounds like an Eric comment.
Uh-oh. I was fucking you off. Eric is. No, shit. Look out now.
Defend herself.
No, I don't need to be on camera, but Hey,
Hey, Shannon, right
why's my finger
here.
look crooked? Can't get it right.
It's
Where's
right
the
there.
camera? Look, I got my wedding ring on.
Oh, about
Hey.
time, woman. About
Hey,
time.
I ain't got one on. I ain't got one.
I said about time, woman.
He's mouthy tonight.
Oh, she said your mouth. He's been sick. He's feeling good.
I'm feeling good now. I'm
Damn,
getting back to my
all
old
y'all are
self.
Go to hey, Shannon. Oh shit.
Can't hear you.
Yeah.
Eric's yelling at you. Go ahead. I can relay it.
No, I'm no.
Okay, maybe not.
Kev said, "How's the fish? Were we talking about fish?"
I'll go watch it.
Rob said, "Cheers to Kev," and Kev said, "Best beer, cheers." Blake says, "In Chinese, if you order noodles, it might be noodles." Cheer panel and chat. I like it might be noodles.
It might be. Might be.
Alan, best beer. There you go.
What are you getting at, dude? What are you getting at?
Rob, my beard is aight. Alan's got an epic beard.
Oh yeah, it's epic. Yeah.
I lift my ass off. Ronald Sutton, Harry Long Fingers. Clams with Mwanda sauce. I think Ron is in for the one-liners tonight here. Let's see. Bearded Picker said, "How's everyone? Everybody's kind of just chilling tonight, having a good time back. My first stream back up since being ill, so I haven't done anything since Sunday, but glad everybody tuned in. And eventually we're getting to some of the beer news here, but I'm catching up on the comments, which is great. So loving the interaction.
Holy shit, dude.
Todd went with a nice little pollinator. Put that back up there again. What you got there?
We almost got 20 motherfucking watchers, dude. That's awesome.
Hefeweizen. That is awesome. That is awesome.
It is
Everybody
awesome.
tuning in.
We got almost 20 motherfucking watchers. That's
Thanks
awesome.
all for watching.
Pollinator always makes a nice little beer. I mean, they've been doing it for a long time.
Shannon picked those up. She discovered at the local brewery last week, maybe. One of their new beers of the week was Hefeweizen. So she got it and was like, "Oh, this is really good." So now she picked one up on the way home from work today. So
Yeah, so
she's
you
like,
guys
they
need to
didn't have
come
much to choose from. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, they got a few, but not a ton.
So you guys need to come up, or Eric needs to come down as well, and Joe for like the Oktoberfest, because they'll have like Polliner and the different German breweries here. I think I told you guys before, we have like the biggest Oktoberfest outside of Munich in the world, they said. So
Yeah, no, I definitely might have to do that this year.
Yeah.
Is that when is that, in October?
actually, no, September, towards the end of September.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, like
That's
the third or fourth week of September.
We will put that on the calendar. I would like to come up for that. That would be fun.
Gilbert said, "Who's messing with who now, sons?" Can we go back to the map thing, trying to find where Gilbert's at?
Gilbert, I'm past that, buddy. I'm past.
Oh, Blake says 5 drunk guys start a fight, 5 stone guys start a band. Cheers, panel and chat. It could pan out that way.
Man. Blake, come on. Really?
And Alan says, "Blake, you hanging out with the wrong drunk guys."
Yeah, no kidding. But there is some truth behind that, I gotta say.
You get 5 drunk guys, at least one of them will be like, "You want to wrestle?"
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wrestle. One would be like, yeah, let's go.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, he said he's been hanging with the drunk guys in town where they always want to start a fight.
I'm a happy drunk, dude. When I
Alan says truth. I don't know, maybe Blake's going to one of the back dive bars here in Arkansas. Things are a little crazy.
Blake, where you going, dude?
A little roadhouse action taking place
Right.
there. Hey, D'Angelo, cheers, my friends. What's up, Rajay? Welcome. Good to see you again. Back up and rolling with another Beer Flow show, so feeling good. I'm surprised Shannon hasn't joined in yet and taken over.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alan, just give it time.
Give it time. If we're still here in a bit, I'm sure she'll make a move.
She's coming downstairs or wherever she's at to come on now, Alan.
Make a move. Blake says to Alan, "Negative, sir. You the man." Yeah. Is it malt liquor Thursday now? LOL. No malt liquor tonight. Nobody has malt liquor tonight.
Thursday. We could have malt liquor Thursday round 2.
If we leave it to Eric, we'll have another malt liquor here at some point, though.
Yeah, let's do it before the year's gone. Let's do it.
Blake said, "Wedding ring. I don't have one." So he's like Eric there as well. And cheers back to you, my friend. And spent the day at the Brass Tap Day Drinking. You know, that's one bar I haven't been. We have Brass Tap here now, like in Florence, Kentucky. And I think we have one in Cincinnati as well. And that's supposed to be a nice little bar to drink at because they get different beers. They're part of like a chain across the country. I don't know if you guys have Brass Taps where you're at.
I haven't even heard of them.
I
They
haven't
usually
heard
have
of
like
them
20
either.
to 30 taps in there, I believe. And they did one here for an opening in Florence. It was about a year ago, I guess.
Oh shit!
Here she comes.
No,
Miss
Oh,
America.
Watch out, boys.
we have a Growler USA. Do you guys have any of those?
No, I don't have a Growler USA.
They've got like 95 taps or something like that.
Well, we got Yard House, which is like 150.
Yeah, that's quite a few.
Yeah. And they give you little things where you can fill out charts the more times you come to try to get all the beers they have. She's cracking something open over there.
Oh, what are you cracking open, Shannon?
The Pollinaire.
Another Hefeweizen. How do you say it? Hefeweizen? Hefeweizen?
Hefeweizen.
Shannon, do you actually like that beer?
I love it.
Why
Really?
can't she like a Hefeweizen?
It tastes like
Well,
bananas.
I'm just wondering because usually she drinks Bud or Miller. That's why.
Yeah, I like these. It's got a banana taste to it.
It's
Okay.
light. They're light.
Banana and clove.
There's no IPA to it. No
Yeah, no
Hops.
bitterness.
hops to it. Yeah.
No pajama shirt tonight.
Yeah.
I do.
If we had had you in a pajama shirt and Eric
Hey,
in a
where's it
snuggie,
at?
Yeah.
sleepover type
Snuggie and
deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got my snuggie on, okay.
You had, where's your penis hat? Penis covered hat, whatever it was. Remember?
Where's my what?
Penis cover.
What?
You made fun of my pajamas last week, so I made fun of your toboggan. I said it looked like a penis
Hat.
That Eric
hat
had
or
on?
something. Yes.
Last week.
What penis hat did you have on last week?
What are you talking about?
Was you that drunk?
Were you
don't
guys
remember?
even here last week? I was
Yeah,
totally
we
shit
were,
faced,
but-
and I remember.
Was that last week?
Well, you didn't call it a penis hat.
I
Yes,
swear
you
to
did.
God, I did.
Did she? Call
Y'all
it a
even
penis hat?
laughed.
I can't remember what hat you had on last show we did.
It was a
The
toboggan.
it was the Lions.
It was your Lions toboggan.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
knit
that's
cap
right.
or whatever you
Yeah.
guys call them.
Yeah,
The Lions
because
kinda had it for the hat.
Shannon did say something. I said, yeah, like a Jimmy hat. Yeah, I do. remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's all coming back now.
Yeah, it's coming back now. Yeah.
Yeah, where's your Jimmy hat?
Jim hat.
Hey, I promise tonight I'm going to listen more than talk.
What?
Bullshit.
Shannon, we got 20
Shocking
watchers all for you. 20
They're
watchers.
all about to
You
leave.
got some new viewership out there for you.
Yeah.
Knocking
They
down the
came to
doors.
you. They came for you.
You know, I did think of a name for my own YouTube channel.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
What is it?
Shit Show Shannon.
Shit show Shannon.
Come on.
You might have trouble with the advertisers, but it does have a ring to it.
Yeah, I know. Shit Show Shannon.
Come on, Shannon.
I'm a shit show. I'm fine
You're
with that.
not. You are not.
Shit show Shannon.
I mean that in the nicest way. I don't mean that in like a like
Shit
I
show
really,
is not always a bad thing. It can be a
right.
fun
I'm
time.
okay with being a shit show.
We're not friends anymore, Shannon. We're not friends. If you're gonna call yourself shit show Shannon, we're not friends anymore.
I kind of think it's catchy.
I think you heard
It is
Eric.
catchy,
I think you heard
It
Eric.
does have a little tune to it, a little rhythm.
Anyway, Brad, Brad, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh no, you're good. It's all good. But D'Angelo asked, did anyone drink Earthquake's high gravity malt liquor? He's drinking it right now. I would turn that one over to Eric. I turn that over to Eric because Eric's our malt liquor specialist.
I have
Yes,
not
he
had
is.
that, so I can't say anything. I can't say anything by it.
I don't even know if I've seen that here. I've seen some
I
other
haven't.
malt liquor ones pop up recently. But I don't know if I saw that one. But I can't say I'm looking for it either.
I don't think I was gonna say. I don't think I've ever heard of it.
D'Angelo, if you or someone in the chat can get Earthquake malt liquor, I will review it on my channel. I will.
Well, he's already got it.
Well, bring it to me. I'll review it.
Deliver it to you at your doorstep.
What's the ABV on it, D'Angelo? I'm kind of curious what they have on that one.
12 is it? 12 or something?
All right, Kev. Night, my friend. Of course, the Kev said like
Kev.
half an hour ago, I think. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was one of the drunk guys would be like, "You want to spar, or they'll go hold my beer." Yeah, you get the 5 drunk guys together. That tends to be some common terms thrown around.
And then someone will knock somebody out, and they'll both laugh about it. Be like, "Oh man, that was a great hit." Be like,
And Rob said later to Kev, and then Alan said, "Have a good one, Kev." And Blake said, "Having a good time." LMAO, cheers to the panel. Cheers, everyone. Kev says, "Remember, Alan, in the next 5 to 10 years, electricity will rule." Of course, the problem you have with the electric cars is what you're going to do with the battery center line. But I don't know if people have thought that out fully yet. But Alan said, "Yes, it will." But when that happens, Alan, electricity will be the most expensive resource in the world. LOL. It could be, although I still think at some point they may try to start charging for shit like water at some point.
Mm-hmm.
They already try to drain stuff as it is, but I'll probably be dead and gone by then, so why even worry?
Well, people get smart and do those barrels, and then they'll put it in a pot, and then they'll boil the water to kill everything, and there you go. So
yeah, so it'll be like the whole world would be freaking like back alley of Afghanistan or something, because of corporations ruining stuff.
So what happens if you have a blackout and you don't have any power? You're not going to be able to drive anywhere if your car's dead.
You'll have to live back in the 1800s to have candles.
No, I'm talking about the cars, like the electric car.
Well, you have to go horse and buggy or something. That's what you have to do.
Everybody goes electric, and someone drops an EMP, all shit shut down.
Mm-hmm. And then corporations will take over horse and buggies. Them stupid fuck.
And Blake said hashtag penis hat.
Blake.
Not funny, Blake. Not funny.
It was kind of funny.
No.
No.
I think unfortunately more than likely true. And Middle Fruit's in the house. Hey, Middle Fruit, how are you doing? Hefeweizen is how my German buds pronounce it. Yeah, so Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen?
I'll never pronounce it all right.
My one German friend says Hefeweizen, but the W is a V, and that's the hard thing there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I call it, a Hefeweizen. Am I saying it right?
Hefeweizen? Hefeweizen?
Oh my God.
No, he's saying Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen?
Hefe.
I can't pronounce it, even if I'm saying it.
I always said a Hefeweizen, like a V with the W, but I always.
So that it's HEFE, but is it Hefe?
No, that's what he was just saying. It's how was you pronouncing that one again?
Can you bring it back up?
Hefeweizen.
So the E's an A and the W is a V.
It's a V.
Yeah.
Like German, like
Hefeweizen.
W.
Okay.
German, I think for the most part.
And the Z is an S.
Hefeweizen?
Whatever.
That sounds like a drug.
Haifa who?
I'm probably pronouncing the first part wrong. I pronounce everything wrong.
All right.
So.
We're gonna have hold on, god damn it.
Oh, okay. I got a question.
Oh, here we go.
No, this is for Eric.
I said to hold on. I said to hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, Shannon. Oh, really?
Apparently, people can't figure out how to say. Don't know how to say this word.
I do not understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
So we're going to use this as a teaching moment.
Oh boy, here we go.
So it should be one word.
Why are you talking over the guy?
Hefeweizen.
Now I gotta go back to the beginning.
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
No.
That can't be right.
Hefeweizen.
No way.
That's an American dude trying to pronounce a German word.
No, that's some
Hefeweizen
computer thing. That ain't the right way either. Hefeweizen.
Ask Siri.
Well, Google it and see if it has a pronunciation.
I don't turn my Siri on. I want her listening to my shit all the time. Her and Alexa talk too much as it is.
Come home, they're having a conversation.
Middle frontal.
Like, Rod, you didn't tell me you were going to Pizza Hut today. Alexa told me.
Alexa told me, yeah.
Oh, God, don't even go there.
Alexa needs to shut the fuck up. Mind her business.
That's right. Mind the P's and Q's.
Alexa, echo all of them. Let me see. Oh, that's another thing, too. So, did you see the story about the Ring getting hacked on the cameras?
Yes, the 8-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I saw that.
they did another story tonight because basically it's an underground network that's been hacking the Ring cameras, and they've been popping up on people. When they popped up on this one guy, and you like watching it, like they're basically invading people's face. But this guy's sitting there like in his room, and he's got like a bald spot on his head, and he's like, "Dude, what's up with the rest of your hair? What's that glare coming from?" Like, and they're like, "What? Who the fuck is that?" Like they're like trying to figure out, and they're like going through and they're talking to people through these Ring cameras. Like this one guy is like, he says something to this one guy, and this one guy's like a big dude. He says something. He's like, no. He's like, okay. Like the guy's like,
Sorry,
I had the wrong house. I'm sorry.
He's like,
Okay.
wrong number.
But Ring is like, well, we're not being breached or anything. These are people stealing passwords. I'm like, well, if they're getting into your system, you're being breached.
Yeah, exactly.
And so Ring is trying to avoid, I think, being actually caught up and being responsible for this. But yeah, so right now, if you got Ring out there, there are people hacking. Like I said, people put these cameras in their house. They put these smart TVs in their house. They put everything. All these things are being hacked by people now. So just be aware. I mean, it was scary because it was an 8-year-old girl's room that the first one got hacked on. You know, could have been any kind of freak, weird person looking in. Yeah.
He was like taunting that little girl, like scaring the shit out of that.
She was like,
girl.
"Who is this?" Like,
I
"I'm your
didn't see
friend.
that.
It's Santa Claus."
Yeah.
And so I'm just saying, if you're putting this stuff in there, be prepared.
We did have a
Crazy.
camera in our house. It didn't have a voice thing, but we just kind of aimed it at the living room. And I was like, Todd can watch me. Like when I'm at home by myself watching TV, he can tell what I'm doing. And I didn't even like that. Just so we did move it, but
I see you.
yeah, it's like, what are you doing? I'm like, you know what I'm doing.
I'm
You're
binge watching
me.
everything.
What were you going to say, Shannon, before I was...
Oh, Eric. Okay, so you said you'd wear the bunny outfit if I sent you one.
Oh yeah.
What if I make one for you?
I'll wear it. I'll wear it.
Okay, it might not be a onesie. It might be like a pink sweatsuit with some, you know. I'll make it real cute for you.
Make sure it's a 46 waist and a 29 length.
Well, I'm not going to do the pants. Nobody's going to see your pants.
She's not doing a onesie. You're just doing a sweatshirt?
Yeah, nobody can see that.
He wants a
Wouldn't it be like
onesie.
Ralphie? from
Okay, if you
Christmas
want a
Story?
onesie, I will make you a onesie.
No, you said you weren't gonna make it.
If I,
Too late now.
You know who would make it? Vanessa. Vanessa would make it.
yeah, Vanessa will make a leather one.
Your dogs are having a
What
son.
does the dog have down there?
Oh,
Did you get that dog some Chinese food or something tonight?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Needed to
yeah.
put
What's
him-
your
give him
favorite
something.
Chinese dish? Heck, I knew you were going to say that.
I like spicy chicken.
Spicy chicken.
Just spicy chicken? Like
The
General
Yeah.
dogs-
Tso's?
Here go the dogs again.
Stop it, God damn it.
Sorry.
Who let the dogs out? Todd and Shannon.
It's like a fucking zoo here. Jesus Christ.
Todd wants all these damn dogs.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Speaking of Chinese food.
Whoa.
Must be.
Oh my God. Okay, Rod, what's your favorite?
Usually Mongolian beef. I usually like.
Beef's good one, yeah. Mhm.
But spicy chicken, is that just like,
It's gonna be like
Is
General Tso chicken or something.
Yeah, that's what I
oh,
like.
is
I
it,
like General
is it
Tso.
breaded and like with sauce on it?
Are you getting ready to pop it open?
You want to do it, Todd?
Yeah, let me rinse my glass out real quick.
All right. Yeah, let me get into the glassware too, by the way.
One
Just
with-
me and you, Rod.
I know, right? That can be trouble. But you know what? Your buddy's
That could be bad.
your buddy's here now, so she was happy that you're
I
here.
can't hear what you're saying either.
Dolly!
Dolly said, "Well, hello, guys." But I think before you got here, is that sub Shannon?
I love Dolly.
What's up, Dolly?
Here's the Dolly and Beanie. And Hans is in the house. What's going on, Hans? Hey, Rajay and everybody. Cheers down. He's down in Miami. Probably nice and warm right now compared to where all we are. Deanie said, Dolly said, Blake in the house. And Alan said, cheers to Dolly. Everybody's so nice and cordial. Isn't that nice? Everybody says hi to everybody.
It is.
Thank you, Dolly.
Good
Just
peeps.
following your lead.
Aw.
Yeah, you don't got to advertise that at all. And Dolly said hello back to Alan and Eclectic in the house. D'Angelo said that one is 10% ABV. It hits you within 5 minutes, LOL. And he also has one of Todd's favorites. He has a Four Loko 14% ABV.
That is my all-time favorite beer.
It is?
Said no one ever.
Todd couldn't finish a Four Loko on our show that time we had.
That's gut-wrenching. That's like oh my God.
What's wrong with it?
Super sweet.
12.7, guys.
12.7, yeah, but D'Angelo's got you beat with the 14 on the Four Loko.
Oh God, that one.
The one Todd couldn't finish.
Oh yeah, the one Todd couldn't finish. Hell, I even couldn't finish it.
That was a bad.
Wait, we couldn't hear you. Say it again one more time.
I could not finish it.
No, not you, Rod.
That was a bad flavor you got though. I think
mine.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was. It was bad. That's where we're gonna go with.
What'd you pay for yours, Todd? He paid $7.95 for his.
No, 99, Shannon. Look.
Oh, $7.9.
I paid
$7.99.
I paid nothing for mine.
Huh?
I didn't pay anything for mine.
You
Oh,
did.
did you send it to him?
No, he didn't. But Jeff No Jinx.
No jinx did.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. I cracked one of his open last night too. He's like, "You still got one of those?" I forgot I sent it to you. I was like, "I got a couple left, I think, of some."
Oh, it smells like
Alan
whiskey.
said that was fun. I'll wait on electric carriages like they had back in the 1880s. We were talking about the blackout stuff. And then Dolly said, "D'Ange, oh, that's a better glass than the last one you had." Bad Brewing Company.
Yeah, Mason. Well, I work in Mason, so they're about 10 minutes away.
Dolly told D'Angelo that brew is geared towards depression and deprivation. That's not very good. So these two are having a drink off here.
Well, we didn't say we're having a drink off.
Yeah, we're just enjoying it.
You guys can give your opinions on them.
Chug.
Oh God, no!
Chugging that one.
There you go.
I'm not
So
chugging
here.
your 13th. Wait, hey, hello.
I feel like we're leaving right out in the cold because he's not having one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he is.
I'm here. I was trying to
Eric,
put those two up on there.
What did you say yours was? 12 something?
Mine says 12.7, but I don't see a date on it.
Mine says 11%.
Well, you got yours early in the year though, right, Todd? So they may have
Yeah,
changed the recipe.
I did. Let's see.
What's the date on yours say?
Oh, this is from
Is that an 18 or 16?
looks like 11, 12, 16, but it might be 18. It's got to be 18.
Mine says November 13th of 19.
Are they barrel aged? Either one barrel aged, Eric?
So we're almost exactly a year apart then. Mine's 11, 12. Look, I think it's 18. It's kind of right on like a wrinkle. Kind of looks like a 6, but I'd say it's an 18 because I got it early this year. He sent it to me back in the spring.
Hold up, back it up a little bit. You're all blurry.
Come on, focus.
Turn it a little bit too. It's kind of crooked. No.
There it goes. That is 113.
Like
down?
11.
Like the open
19.
side, turn it towards the camera.
So Eric's is November 13th of 19.
Oh, okay. So this year. There's mine. I don't know if you can.
And yours.
Wait a minute. Where's it at? There it is.
Is
It's hard to see though.
You got to back it up a little. See if it zooms in. Bring it forward again, maybe.
Yours says 18 though, Todd. Bring it down a little bit.
Bring it down. What are you doing, like the cha-cha?
I know. Back it up now.
Let you slide. It's hard to see. I don't think I'm picking up on camera. It's kind of hard.
Now
It says 11, yeah, to the left, to
That's
the right.
Todd's favorite song, by the way.
It's every white
That's a
man's
song like
favorite
heard at every
song.
wedding, yeah. Now clap your hands.
Hop one time, yeah. Hop 2 times. Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
So what do you guys think of that one?
Well, Todd,
Oh,
Your colors are about the same.
I'm getting a bunch of chocolate on mine. Bunch of chocolate.
I don't know about bunch,
Let me
but
smell.
I do get some chocolate for sure. I'm getting some of the barrel aged notes too as well. Some of the
See,
bourbon.
I'm not getting any of the rye. Like I was on the sweet potato, I was getting some of the rye barrels, but I'm not getting. I don't know. Is this done in rye barrels?
So it's rye hipster brunch stout. Mine says rye stout brewed with maple syrup, aged in rye whiskey barrels with coffee and bacon added.
Mine says the same thing. Same thing.
Okay.
But I'm not getting any of the bacon. I'm just getting chocolate on mine.
No,
What
I
about
get
maple. I smell maple.
I get some chocolate. I do get the maple. I get some of the barrel also in it.
Is it whiskey?
Yeah, it's rye
I smell
whiskey.
whiskey and maple.
I do get a lot of maple though. I think probably for me the maple is more present than anything.
I'm just getting chocolate. Abundance of chocolate on mine. On the 19 I am.
I wonder if it's because with it being an adjunct usually, well, not so much an adjunct, but maybe because it's aged it died off some. The chocolate tends to do that some.
So I'm going to dig into mine, Todd. Cheers.
Yep, me too. Cheers.
Let us know what it tastes like. Would you give them the taste? As I pour my Lagunitas Dark Swan.
Nice. Oh,
Maple.
that's good.
Maple chocolate. Salty from the bacon must be.
A little bit. I can see that. Yeah. Getting definitely some maple. Definitely a lot of maple in the flavor. Some chocolate, a little bit of coffee-ish flavor to it.
Coffee, yeah. Coffee too.
I don't feel a lot of the barrel like I did in the nose though.
I'm not getting a lot of the rye barrels.
It
I'm getting
smells.
a
Mine
slight-
smells a lot of barrel, but I don't taste a lot of barrel to it.
I'm getting a little bit on the back end of the rye.
Yeah, you get a little bit of the spiciness of the rye.
But it's on the back end. It's not on the front.
No, that's super good.
Yeah, that's real good. This is good.
And I wonder if it's because of the year difference. If yours is just a month old.
I'm getting more chocolate than I am anything else on this one. It's more of a chocolate forward one for me.
I would say that's probably why, because it's fresher.
Taste the chocolate after I swallow it.
Mine's about a year old.
Well,
A little bit older.
and this
year
is
and month.
almost a month, about 29 days is what it is. This one.
Usually, to me, it seems the chocolate flavor-ish dies down after it's been aged.
Yeah, this is
I don't know.
29 days. I'm having this one. Excuse me.
Very good, though. Super
Yeah.
good. I appreciate it, Jeff. Again, if you're watching this one,
Pretty smooth.
Shannon,
yeah, really smooth,
you
especially
try
at
it,
11%.
Yeah, I actually kind of like it, and that's unusual for me because anything in whiskey or bourbon barrels I hate.
Especially at 11%, no presence of the alcohol at all.
this one's done in whiskey rye barrels.
That's what mine says.
Yeah, it's warm. It makes you feel warm, like
Aged
if you were
in-
out in the cold and you wanted to warm up, drink it.
Yeah. Are you getting warming of the stomach when you had it?
Yeah.
a little bit now that you say that, not at the front, but as it's kind of settled down a little bit, it has gotten.
I said that.
Well, I know. Well, as you, whoever
Well, Shannon, you would get it more than Todd would.
Because I don't drink that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You don't drink the high alcohol stuff. Is what it is.
Right. I did
So
last week and I paid for it.
I assume you get all of the odd side stuff there.
Oh yeah, I can get everything here. Yeah, and it's usually with if it's within like a day or two, I can usually pick it right out of the right off the shelf. Excuse me.
The couple that I've had from them, they've all been great.
Yeah.
That would
And
be
then
really good, like tailgating, like if you were at a football game or something, it was
For cold
cold.
weather.
Shannon,
Oh, those are
Shannon,
interesting now. You don't want to tailgate with those.
Shannon,
Yeah, you wouldn't see the
Yes,
game.
Eric.
I will send Todd to have you try a Neapolitan stout, which tastes like a Neapolitan ice
I
cream.
think we've had
Wait,
that.
who's that?
haven't
Is
we?
that? It's not from Saga Talk or
That's
whatever.
Saga
it's
Talk.
called.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get that one here.
Yeah,
I think I've tried it.
Jungle Jim's actually has a Neapolitan 3-beer set. It's got
That's what I was going to say.
got the
Yeah.
barrel, the regular, and then a light version of it.
The regular to me is the best. The barrel age kind of just cuts everything else out to me.
Yeah, I actually had Shannon try that one because I was like, you can actually get the chocolate, the strawberry, and then the vanilla, or whichever the order was. It's like you hit them all.
But
They're
I don't
really
think
good.
I appreciated it then as much as I would now.
No, almost picked that 3-bottle set or whatever the 3 set was. Almost picked that up.
Yeah, when I first had it, I'm like, what wizardry is this?
They had a
I know.
They had a light version of it.
Well, no, they had like a 3-bottle. Oh, they do have a light version? Is that part of it?
They have a light, the regular, the barrel aged, and you get a glass with the set too.
Man, if I had a light, I would have loved to try the light.
How much is that one, Rod? Do you know?
I think it was like 19.
Oh, was that all?
Yeah, not bad for all 3 in the glass.
I didn't see a price on it when I was looking. They had it.
Ollie, I see in the comments.
Oh, really? What's up, what?
What's up, Dolly? I see in the
saying
comments.
what's up. He's trying to get fresh with Dolly.
Here we go.
The ABV's kicking in.
I'm wondering why though. Yours is 12.8, mine's only 11. I'm getting cheated
because it's different batches, Todd. They don't always.
I know. I was just kidding.
You always got to measure and compare. You always got to measure and compare.
Dude, but this is
just lay it out there.
You know, and kind of really, I'm not trying to be kind of cutting odds side down, but as the rye hipster style's been out kind of each year, it kind of seems to be more and more kind of available. I don't know if you guys have kind of seen that, but it seems to be more and more available as it's kind of gone on through the years, like with the KBS, with Founders.
It'll probably get more popular, so they're probably.
What are you talking about?
This one, like the odd side, is they came out year after year. You can get you can actually get this stuff because usually you wouldn't even see it, but now you can. You see it and you go, oh, that might be a good beer to try. So you grab it and like
more popular.
More to the masses now, kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's good. I mean, they're building.
It's just like the. This is like the Bourbon County. There's still a lot of them are still on the shelves around here.
Oh, they're not here.
They're not on shelves here anymore. Yeah.
Oh, they're not.
Really? Did they still have them at Bridge? They weren't in the same spot.
No, I didn't see them at the Bridge.
They're gone up here. They've been gone since Black Friday.
But you're not getting 32 ounces of the Elijah Craig either for $22.
Fucking Goose Island. Fuck you.
Oh, so speaking of he said Elijah Craig, one of our local bottle shops, they have a auction. It's been going on all week. It's like a silent auction thing. He does it on the website, so you can go in and bid. And they had a Pappy Van Winkle 15-year. It all goes to charity. It's all for charity. He had a 15-year Pappy Van Winkle. How much do you think it's going for as of right now?
$3,000.
It goes until tomorrow.
$3,000. I'm going to say $3,000.
3,000? Wow.
I
don't know. I was going to say like 400 or something.
That's what Shannon said.
That's what I said. I said 400.
No, well, Rod's closer.
Price is right.
If we're playing Price is Right, he wins because he's under the bid. It's $877 right now.
Wow.
For a good call, though.
And they had a couple other Rip Van Winkle or whatever, the old man, whatever it's called, Old Van Winkle or whatever. It's like $300 some a bottle. There's probably 30, 40 different types of bottles on there. And I got to say, he's probably going to make over 10 grand, or he not make, but for charity, over 10 grand at least, easy. I think I counted at one point, it was like 7 different bourbon bottles was like over $3,000.
So if you all bought that, if you had that kind of money to spend on something like that, would you keep that bottle, or would you like collectors or a special occasion, or would you drink it?
I drink it. I mean, it has to be drank. So I
mean, if I bought it, I'm going to drink it probably at some point. I don't know if I wait for
some point
special occasion or not.
May not be right.
I'm going to get drank, yeah, or drunk.
And he also had a bottle of Utopus on there. How much do you think that's going for?
Well, probably more than a 211 that I saw for a few weeks ago here. So maybe like 400.
No,
I don't know why 400's in my head.
No, it's not much more than the actual price. I'm kind of surprised. It was like 235 or so.
Oh, 235 for it? What's that?
Yeah, it was like 230 something for it. Yeah.
I mean, considering like 211 is what I saw it at, and the average price is 179. It didn't really get marked up as much.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a blind auction. You can just go on the website and then all you got to do is bid like $1 more than what the current price is. So I'm kind of curious to see how much he raises.
How long's the auction go on for?
It's been going on since Monday morning, so it ends tomorrow. So it's been all week.
Does he tell you how much he gets to donate to charity?
I'm sure he will. Yeah.
He's the same one that puts on the festivals.
Yeah,
Our
he does a
favorite
beer.
beer
He does a
festival.
beer fest at the 1st of June, and it all goes to a local charity here. It's called Crusade for Children. So it all benefits like
Special needs
special
kids.
needs type kids or whatever.
Well, that's pretty
I
cool.
think. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this year he raised like 18,000 for it. I think just for the beer fest.
Yeah, so you don't feel bad for getting so shit faced.
Yeah.
But kids,
So I think the only thing he takes out of it is whatever his initial cost is for, some of the rentals for whatever. Most of it gets donated, so it's probably not a lot of money, but
well, we need to go when we go to the Cincinnati thing in March.
Yeah.
That we need to go to Jungle Gyms and
oh yeah.
stock up on
Shannon.
some stuff. Yes,
Shannon, you're my wing chick.
I got you, buddy.
Eric, are you coming down
I
for
got
sure?
you.
I'm gonna try to come
He's gonna
down.
get arrested for
Okay.
soliciting when you guys get together.
But Rod, you can't come here. You can't come anymore.
Shannon, here's the keys to my car. Take it to where.
You don't want me having no keys to
You're
no
like-
car.
And like I said, Eric, I've already got it set up. If you do come down, you can.
You can
Hey,
bring your
you-
chick back to his brother's house.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, they'll
the
be
boom-
there,
the
but I'm
boom
sure
boom
they won't
shack.
care.
It'll be
Yeah.
The boom boom shack.
the boom boom shack.
But please be quiet. We don't want to hear your sex sounds.
People like Ricky Bobby. We're about to make some crazy noises over here.
There was some crazy noises.
It'll be some animals.
Who knows? By then you might have a girlfriend.
Might, but not today.
Just make sure she's fun, okay? Just at least make sure she's fun.
I
We'll
will.
come back to the boom boom shack. She better be fun.
Yeah, I'm taking her back to the boom boom shack.
The boom boom shack. That's what I'm gonna say from now on. Come on, Todd. Let's go to the boom boom shack.
Oh my
Boom
god!
Oh, D'Angelo said, "Oh, I just drink it like juice, and it's just fine for light drinking if you take your time." Talking with the high
Talking about the
grab.
Four Loco.
Yeah.
You got to take your time on that.
God,
Dolly says D'Angelo sounds good. Yeah, don't believe him on that. You stick to your quick vanilla there, Dolly. Don't get off the vanilla. I mean the strawberry milk. I have no Alexa or Echo or Ring cameras. Lonely minions. Yeah, I don't think I would ever. I wouldn't get any of that stuff. Even like the new smart TVs. I don't even want a smart TV just because of that.
We've got it all, I think.
I
We're
cut
fucked.
my Siri off. Like I said, I don't leave anything on.
Oh, I got Siri. I think it's an Echo Dot. Isn't that what we have? It's just the little
that's
one.
not plugged in.
Yeah,
no.
yeah, it's not plugged in. Then we have a camera for our security system. And then we have a Ring doorbell. But I mean, I don't really think that's going to do any harm.
Nah, it's on the outside.
Yeah.
So
D'Angelo said, "What are y'all drinking tonight?" So I'm trying to catch up on some of the comments here, but obviously you just saw them crack that open. I'm drinking a Lagunitas Dark Swan right now.
God, how many comments are you in? Yeah,
I don't know. They keep adding up.
You're never gonna get to your beer stuff, dude.
I'm not. I'm going to look at everybody's comments in too. It's much fun getting the comments and even the beer stuff. So, Dolly said, "I'm around people all day. Get home. I want silence." I'm with you there, Dolly. I enjoy the
Yes.
silence, unless when I go on YouTube and we do other stuff like this. But
Me too, Dolly. Me
as
too.
far as people actually being there with you, sometimes it's like, I'm done for right now.
peace
I
and
need
quiet.
gonna calm down. Yeah, Erie said even Facebook listens to you, right? You go
Yeah,
on
they
Amazon
read
and
your
order
fucking
stuff.
mind.
Well, you
Erie,
go to
It all
Amazon and order
listens to
something,
you.
and it links to
Everybody
listens
Facebook and
to
all that
you.
stuff. Everybody's data mining right now.
I've had conversations in the office at work and
Yeah.
talk about some obscure shit. Never ever would have looked it up or anything. And next thing you know, there's websites or ads for it on your Facebook, whatever. I'm like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
they're like, what the fuck? That's
Yeah.
So I was listening to a podcast today, and it was an interview with Edward Snowden.
Yeah,
How you said?
Mhm.
Yeah, and it was like a 3-hour podcast, and I only got like 30 minutes
Oh, I
in.
was
But
listening to that one. That movie was good.
yeah, but I mean, he's very articulate, and he's very but he explains it in simple terms, and it's really interesting. I'm gonna finish listening to it.
yeah.
but
There's a lot of.
that's- yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shannon.
But that's totally kind of the same thing with all these cameras and phones and stuff. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's still going on.
People giving up more and more of their
Right.
privacy with a lot of the stuff and everything. And
Mhm.
there was just a company today that was a tech firm. They actually teamed up or bought one of the ownership of one of the DNA companies.
Yeah.
The tech firm actually works with the police as well. So now people are worried about their information getting put into stuff, as well. And it's kind of a weird type thing. And it's all Big Brother. It's all that stuff happening. I mean,
It is.
you go back.
On Dateline and stuff, have you seen that where they will catch they'll get DNA from a crime scene and they can go on them ancestry.com or whatever to that company. They'll link them to a relative, not even the person that actually did it, but they can get on there with their DNA and basically connect them with somebody else and then narrow down the suspect like that.
Yeah. It's a question of the privacy type stuff. At one hand, you say, they're doing something to try to catch a person that did something, but at the same point, what do you give now? That's why Apple's like, no, we're not giving you anything. Our shit's locked down.
Yeah.
And they're always fighting with Apple because Apple won't give up anything.
My fingerprints are in a federal database.
Mine are too, I think, when I got into nursing.
Well, I had to do elimination prints for when my truck got broke into. So I had to do elimination prints, and I'm sure they're in a federal database.
Well, mine are
sure.
because I'm in the financial industry. So mine, for my licenses, I'm in the federal base. I'm fucked. God damn it.
You have to be on the straight and narrow.
No, I can't go in and do it. You got to do it. They know who I am. Oh, let me see here. Try to get some more to comments. Dahlia said, don't have Facebook or Insta or TikTok. And TikTok's one of the newer ones there.
Yeah. TikTok, you don't stop.
And favorite Chinese General's Al. So Al was like Eric.
There you go.
Spicy type chicken.
Yeah, same here. That's my
favorite.
I
like spicy chicken. It has chicken, onions. I think it has something else in it, and jalapeno.
Cat.
Oh, that sounds good.
And the Blake said Eric for Prez. Eric for Prez. Eric say woo pig suey.
Woo pig.
He just made Blake's day because he always tried to get people to say that for his Arkansas squad. Eric Gilbert's owning Great Lakes Winter Ale, sons. Now that's the Great Lakes in Canada, not the Great Lakes in Michigan. Ohio.
Oh, well, he might have it in the.
He might have the one from Ohio. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they have a winter ale.
The Canadian one doesn't have a winter.
No, I mean the American one does in Ohio. The one in Canada probably does. Yeah, because they have the Christmas ale. It's their big thing now.
Really, that and the Canadian side should collaborate.
That'd be good. Yeah, that'd be true. Yeah. It says, wait, Four Loko has good flavors.
That's what I'm saying.
Good is relevant. It's kind of like better than what maybe the one that Todd had, but it might not be
gut wrenching flavors.
Just so better.
Did you buy that one yourself, the Four Loko?
Yeah, get it. Was it like 14.5%?
Oh my God!
What are the cans of those? They're like 24 ounces.
Like 24.
22.
And how much was it?
$1.99.
Oh, well, Jesus Christ! What the hell did you think you were going to get?
Well, no, we knew he was getting, but that's Eric's thing. He likes
dog. Hey, I didn't say I like Four Loko, Todd.
Well, not Four Loko specific, but that was what I chose for some stupid reason.
Give a brand a break.
Four Loko's like the Mad Dog of malt liquors.
Don't knock Mad Dog.
It's worse
than Mad Dog.
It's worse than Mad Dog, maybe. Yeah. You can't still defend Mad Dog after all these years. Now.
Mad Dog provided me with a lot of good times in my youth.
Yeah, it provided a lot of people had good times and some bad times. You drank too much.
And at Boone's Farm.
See, I always hear people talk about Boone's Farm, but I don't even know if I've ever even had Boone's Farm.
We have Boone's Farm as well.
Isn't that wine?
Does Mad Dog count as malt liquor?
Yeah, but it's kind of like a bum wine.
But what's Mad Dog?
Like a bum liquor or something.
Yes, it's bum something.
So what had more alcohol, Mad Dog or Boone's Farm?
Mad Dog, I think.
Mad Dog, I think, yeah. There was also White Irish Rose, which was like another bum type liquor.
I see Mad Dog and I'm like, here, you want this?
Why are we going to give the bums a bad name?
We can still get them Mad Dog
at the
local gas station.
Shannon,
you'll see it. Like
Shannon, what about
I
tequila?
might get that for our.
Tequila what?
Tequila Rose.
No,
No.
never heard of it.
Really? And that look. What? You don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
what?
Is it a cheap liquor too? Hey, I find something I like and I stick with it. I liked my Mad Dog. I was good with that.
Miller
You
Lite,
ain't drinking it
Shannon.
now. You wouldn't drink it again.
I might drink it again. I don't
You
have
gotta-
to
okay,
anymore,
Tyler, you
but
gotta
I
have Shannon-
might.
You're gonna have Shannon do a Mad Dog on the show now.
Oh, we're gonna have to get that.
God.
Well, we're doing malt. When we do malt liquor, we'll get some Mad
Gonna
Dog.
see some Mad Dog.
Grape. It's got to be grape.
There ain't no flavors. That's just one flavor.
No, there's flavors of Mad Dog.
Yeah, there's flavors.
There's
Yeah.
the blue flavor, which I don't know what it is,
Oh,
but
God,
I
had
always
the
like
red
the
and I'm
grape.
like, ugh.
Yeah,
Do they still make Purple Passion?
probably. Yeah, I remember orange as well being a flavor. They had a purple one. Yeah.
Oh, and
You remember
orange.
that?
Oh, my
I drink
God.
grape.
You guys
Was
are bringing
that-
back bad memories. Bad memories. Bad.
Lots of porcelain god praying, I guess.
Oh.
I never got sick when I was a kid.
No, Todd, it was puking in a fucking forest or a field or somewhere.
A field,
Oh, okay.
yes.
Yeah.
I might have passed out in a field, but I didn't puke in a field.
Hopefully not in the puke though.
No.
No, I didn't puke. I
Somebody
just
else
passed
may have
out.
though.
Yeah, that was their problem.
You go out there, you don't want to go over that side. You want to go that side.
Can
No.
we move on, please? Can we move on?
Yeah, different topic.
Usually
Segue.
around a bonfire when it would happen too.
The good old days.
Did they have bonfires anymore? Did they even do that anymore at schools and stuff or parties? Like,
I don't think
No,
so.
they just sit around and
The-
look
the
at their
older
phones.
generation, like my generation and the older generation does, but I don't think any of the
I think we used to burn shit and sit around and
Go
drink and
mudding.
all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
and sitting around on hay bales, kind of around the fire. And,
Couches.
well, at least that's what us farm kids did. So
I did the same thing. I'm not a farm
You had
kid, but
hay bales, stuck a hay bale down, and on the hay bale, right, Shannon? Or
Yes.
a straw bale or whatever.
or the back of a pickup truck.
Back of a pickup truck.
I don't know what
yeah.
Dolly's
Yes.
saying there. Chinese food panel. That explains a lot, except for Shannon, who was faultless. I don't know where she's going with that.
Come
I
on,
love Dolly.
Dolly.
Love you, Dolly.
Golly.
I love Dolly.
And then Blake said, "Four Loko is real dope." Laughing.
I don't know what you mean by dope there, Blake, but we'll go with that.
With Blake, you never know what he means by dope at times.
You're right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What does dope mean, Blake?
Crisscross, LOL. And let's see here.
Make it jump.
The Mad
Who
Dad
can drink high alcohol liquor or malt liquor beer? Like, who can
Crisscross,
handle it? I think everybody.
I don't know. I tell you what, last week, I'm sure y'all knew, but I was so fucking shit faced.
You were.
Jesus.
I don't think you were.
Oh, I was.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
got sick.
she drank 3 of those nitro creme brulees in like 20 minutes.
And then I drank some kind of 12 or 13% beer I got
Yeah.
from the basement.
Todd the next thing goes, oh, I hope Shannon didn't offend anybody. I'm like, fuck no, Shannon was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He's always apologizing for me.
Oh, well, I did too. I did. He's like, I'm sorry.
That's
She
okay.
was-
Sometimes I need to be apologized for.
They're like, no, it's okay.
They wouldn't tell you anyway. Would they be like, your wife, she's a
Yeah,
fucking,
she's a
yeah,
bitch.
yeah, she just a piece of shit. Yeah, they're not going to tell you that.
Shannon, you're my
Well,
wingman.
no,
I'm going to say
but-
Oh, I am gonna.
But no, the funny thing was the next day though, I watched the whole thing at work and I was cracking up. I was laughing. I was laughing for like the whole time. I was like, okay, it wasn't so bad. There's like one little part in it where I was like, kind of.
Well, that's why we got 20. That's why we got 20 watchers right now.
After that, I was like, okay, it wasn't so bad.
Blake said, "Great show, y'all. Enjoyed it much. Got to make some supper. Yeah, make sure y'all check out Blake. Always great to have you come through. And tomorrow night he'll have Friday Night Throwdown on his channel. At,
Blake.
I think he does
Blake's
like
a cool
around
dude.
at 9. Yeah, and there's some funny shit over there too. I might pop on there tomorrow with them at some point. I have to do another show tomorrow on Big Daddy Porter's channel. We're doing a Trogs Mad Elf episode. So we're comparing Trogs Mad Elf versus other winter beers. So I'll be on that one. So I'll put something on the community tab for people that want to check that out as well. What do you keep showing us the emoji for?
He likes it. He likes it.
That's like the brewery he spends most of his time at. That's like the most popular brewery he goes to.
Isn't that fucking awesome?
Represent for Rod there.
What do you want?
Listerman.
Lagunitas? I put a Lagunitas one up too.
Is Listerman the one in the big warehouse?
Lagunitas.
all the young kids.
That's Ryan Geist.
Yeah.
Lagunitas, bitches.
Bad drink, bitches.
He's a really smooth Lions fan.
Hey, Gilbert.
Oh.
Eric's really getting that finger's loose tonight.
He said, and now, that's what she said. No, and now, and don't forget the 50 cal in the back of the truck. Hey, who you do us in the house? Says, hey, now I'm trying to catch up. I didn't know you do it here as well. What's going on, my friend? Another great channel to check out. Alan says, Kev, can't forget that. Maybe paint it Warthog green so it'll look like it's from the Halo video game. You know what? That kind of could make it resemble the Halo video game vehicle. Dolly says, no parking, baby. No parking on the dance floor.
Oh, boy.
Do you guys even know what song that is?
No.
No parking on
baby.
the dance floor.
No parking on the dance floor.
Mm-mm.
Got
What
no
is that
soul.
from? I know.
I don't.
I can hear. I'm not sure. What
You
is it?
don't
What's
know.
it from?
It's from it's a song.
Well, I know, but what's it from? What song though?
No
on
parking.
things? No parking on
No, but who?
What artist?
Yes,
I
thank
think
you,
It
Eric.
was back in the 80s. Come on, Tom. What are you trying to say?
Jesus.
It was back in the 80s. I think actually it was Midnight Star. I had to maybe check that, but yeah, no
Oh,
parking
see, I
on
don't
the
feel
dance
so
floor.
bad.
Jesus
Nobody
Christ.
knows it
I'm gonna
either.
ask Suri.
Oh, that's Siri.
Oh, fuck Siri. Tell you.
I always call her Suri, and my daughter's like, it's Siri, not Suri.
Say, hey,
Yeah,
Siri.
Says Siri.
She'll say,
I
what's it? Get me Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you suck. Give me a
That's what
Alexa.
I was Googling earlier.
Pink onesie for men.
Yeah.
Eric.
I was already on Pinterest and everything
She's
trying to
right.
figure out your
Set
costume.
you up.
Shannon, do it. Do it.
I'm going to.
I will win.
Pink onesie for men.
When it
Working on the
comes in,
dance.
I'll laugh like hell. I will laugh like hell. And I'll put it on first and I'll send it to you. I'll send it to
Dolly
Todd.
asked, what is a Halo? And Alan spotted Halo is a video game on the Xbox. Halo was a crazy
Midnight
game.
Star.
Midnight
Yeah, see, it's
Star.
like that Midnight Star.
What year?
No parking on the dance.
Hello,
1983.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
1983.
Konnichiwa!
That was a hit back then. Pappy's overhyped and overpriced, sons.
I agree. If you can get some Weller 12-year.
D'Angelo said, who else here drinks tequila?
I don't mind tequila. I like to shoot tequila. It's my favorite thing to shoot.
Hey, I got some tequila chocolate that I haven't opened yet.
Oh, I
yeah.
should have bought that.
Bring it
That's the
to
one when you
Cincinnati.
came down?
What's that, Rod?
That's the one when you came down here?
Yeah, I haven't
That's good
opened
stuff.
it
I
yet.
should have bought some too.
Yeah, Eric, if you still have it, if you come down for the beer fest in
Oh,
Cincinnati,
yeah.
bring it with you. That shit was good.
We are going to get fucked
I
up,
should
I
have bought a
promise.
bottle of that. It was so
Oh,
good.
dude. So
We
when I
could have
went
drank
to-
a whole bottle of that with no problem.
when I went to party stores, it was kind of sad. It's kind of like they suck kind of now in their liquor bar. So remember that J.O. used to work in that area. I wish J.O. was on here because he'd hear me saying this. But when I went to go get the Bourbon County Stout, and it was like the guy was there doing liquor, and people were asking about the liquor, and the guy that was working it now was like, I don't know that much about liquor. I guess it's this or that, but I mean, I don't really get. And like J.O. was like a school, he was school and educate people. I'm like, you guys have just fallen way below not having J.O. here now doing
Well,
your
you remember
business.
when we were all around there, people were coming to where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Shannon, me,
Bad.
Joe, Rod, and Todd were like, "Oh man, this is great, Bob." We were having, and people who were coming to us.
This
They
is
were
how
all
we held
starting
it
to
down.
standing
Yeah.
around like, yeah. Because they had like free like sample stations all
Yeah.
around, and we just going around and was like, oh,
I know it
everybody
doesn't
start
seem
walking
this way.
over and be like, here, try this. We just like, here, try this. They're
Aw.
like,
I know it
"Oh,
doesn't
this is
seem that way,
great."
Shannon, but I got a personality that kind of pulls people in.
I know you have a personality. You all have personalities.
We pull people away from the groups they actually came with. They want to hang out with us instead. Like,
Shannon, they oh man, this is really good. We're like, yeah, right.
I know.
Yo, we was drinking that coffee liqueur or whatever, or the tequila.
Yeah.
It was like, or the chocolate, whatever it was. Yeah, we had probably like 15 people standing around going, what are y'all drinking? And he was like, here, try this. Oh, you gotta try this.
Yeah, we're like, here, try this. Here, try this.
We should have got commission for that for sure.
yeah, the ladies loved us when we were doing it because we were bringing them all kinds
What?
of people.
What ladies?
that were doing the
Yeah.
there were no, guys.
The ladies of the night. No.
Guys can hold that job down too long because they'd be blistered. But the women
Jack
were
made the
handling
night.
it.
Jack made the night.
Yeah, Jack was
I
funny.
need to meet
Oh my
Jack.
God.
Yeah.
He was cracking me up.
Joe, if you're this far into the video, bring Jack. Bring Jack.
Please bring Jack.
Bring
I
him.
need to meet Jack.
Jack's automatic.
Oh, he'll be here.
I'm still trying to catch up. So dialing back to the Boom Boom Shack says, "You mean the old Lord Chicken Shack?"
Oh,
Boom, let's go back to my room so we can do it all night and we can make it feel right.
I know that
Oh,
song.
there you
I
go.
know that song.
oh.
And she said, "Actual song." Alan said, "All right, fellas, Shannon and Chad, I gotta head out. Have a lovely evening. Always a pleasure watching it. Thank you, brother, and
All
you
right,
have a great one too. And make
See
sure
you,
you
Alan.
guys
Bye,
check
Mr.
out the
Beard.
Eclectic Beard as well. Great stuff happened on his channel."
Alan, if you come back to this video, are you gonna do like a kind of a bowl kind of thing? Or did he say that on Tuesday, Rod?
Who's gonna do a what?
Like a kind of a bowl?
Oh, we're
kind of
doing a
thing?
bowl thing Tuesday on his.
Oh, okay.
To like
I
do the bowl,
might come on to that one. I might
to
come
do
on.
the bowl picks and everything. We kind of went through the pre-bowl stuff, but we're doing the bowl picks on Tuesday night.
Okay. All right.
Let me see here. Hey guys, I wonder if they will make a 12-pack of Earthquake or 10.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't think anybody would buy a 12-pack of Earthquake. I don't think
Is that
nobody's
Four
got that
Locos?
much liquid
No,
courage,
it's-
so to speak. But
It is a malt liquor, though.
It's worse.
I mean, if you go to
I
craft
don't even
beer,
know. I don't even know what earthquake. I don't think we get those here.
Jack, when we were at the party store, Jack goes, "Oh man, you got to try all these. I've had them all before. They're all great." And I'm like, Jack, I don't have that kind of money, dude.
How about you buy them and give them?
Or
to
that
me?
kind of liver.
Yeah.
Jack was loving it. He's like, "This is
Oh,
like."
you would, Shannon. I wish you would have met Jack, dude. You would have.
He's asking me. I was like, "Yeah, like it's like it's always like this down here. This is our spot." So
Shannon, I bought a 40-ounce of Mickey's Ice, and Joe comes up to me, and goes, "Come on, Eric, what the hell are you doing?" And it was his words. He's like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Well, I got to do malt liquor Monday with it." He's like, and his blank stare was like, "Dude, what are you doing?"
Now the funniest thing that whole time was when we were at Braxton Labs out on the patio with the filming, and that dude just walked up and sat down and just started talking the whole time. He was just chatting like cool as shit, and he was with like a whole other group, and then he got up and disappeared, and they were like, "Where'd he go?" We're like,
That's
I have
like
no
me
idea,
whenever
yeah.
I go out with you all.
He was just like chilling.
he left his
trying to
whole group and started partying.
He was trying to get
with us.
away from his group, and then they all found him, and they all come.
That's what I do, though. I leave my group and I
It
go
was
make
funny.
me friends.
Yeah, she
Well,
does do that.
God, what it was is the lady gave us like a 50% off fucking for all the beer we bought. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe that.
Me and Eric looked at each other, and Rod was like, "Just,
Yeah,
just
we were
like,
like,
just
go
shut
with
the
it.
fuck up
Just
and just
go
pay
with
it
it.
and go
Shut
away."
up, dude, like, shut up.
we're paying for these beers, and Joe came in the night before, and Jo introduced him as having a YouTube channel, and so she gave him a discount there. But then we came back in, and we were talking. We all had like YouTube channels, me, Joe, and Eric, and like that. And so she gave us the 50% off. She gave us like the discount for employees and friends. And so we go to pay for like a couple bottles of tart jars, like $22, whatever. So we get them for half off and these flights. And she like turns to like Eric or whatever, and she's like, $12 or and Todd's like 13. And they're looking at me. I'm like, give her the money. What are you?
Yeah.
I was there. Eric was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Dude, just pay it. Let's
Amy,
go."
are you sure? Are you sure? That sound right.
Yeah, she was just like, and she goes,
So she takes her money and
Yeah.
she just kind of smiles
Big
like,
ass, big ass.
"Yeah,
Who was
it's okay.
she flirting with?
No, it was just discount
They
friends
ask
of."
her, and
The
and
blue
they're like,
eyes.
she
they
didn't
ask her, they're
tell
stalling,
anything.
and he looks at me, and I'm like, give her the money.
And she goes like this. She goes,
Yeah, he's like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Just pay. Just give it
Aw.
to us."
That's
Dude,
sweet.
so we
So
got
we each got a bottle. They were, what do they ride? Like those
Like
rides-
$22
the,
a bottle. We
Yeah,
got 'em for,
dark
like,
charge. It was like we got them for like $12 a piece or something. They're like
Damn.
specialty bottles.
Yeah, I still get
That
it when
was
I go
great.
back.
That's
And she's working.
awesome.
She just gives me half off. You know.
and then Rob sets his phone up there. How many views do we have that night? Do you remember?
Well, I don't even know on that one, but we had some views and stuff coming in.
Oh yeah, we had like a lot.
We had 3 bottles of dark charge on the table, and then some of the flight stuff, and then I think we
Yeah,
had our own beer.
I had to go. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm already fucking drunk. Now I gotta finish this flight.
Yeah.
Well, and then we did the what was that brewery we also did? We filmed
Street
from?
side.
No,
Yeah, street side.
We
Was
Yeah.
went
it-
to dark, we went to
was this-
darkness. We went to darkness.
darkness. It was darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was darkness.
That was the
Is that the
garage.
one
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
all
that
were
was it.
outside at the table?
No, that was at Braxton.
Oh, okay.
That was the very first place we went to.
We went to darkness, which was the garage inside,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
darkness was pretty cool.
and then we took the Uber to street side.
Oh,
Yeah, so we got the Uber like 3 times. It was the same lady like 3
Same lady.
times.
Was it really?
Yeah, she just kept picking us up. Just showed an advantage. She's like, I ain't got nothing else to do. I knew it was probably you guys, so she was happy.
I don't even think I paid
Aw.
for my beer at darkness because darkness I was there with the brewer and we were doing. No, that wasn't that one. Did the brewer come over at darkness? We were there, and we were doing video, weren't we? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he like ordered beer. Me and him were drinking. I was drinking beer in the house with him. I think.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we were
I didn't know about that.
all just BSing.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a great time. It was great footage.
Now I gotta look that up.
Street side though, that food truck they had there was freaking
That was the bomb. That food
fantastic.
truck. You
Yeah,
should see Eric come in with this. What was it? Macaroni you got?
yeah, that macaroni
And it was,
like
like,
with pulled
huge.
pork or whatever. It was
What
so
kind of
good.
food truck was it? What'd you get?
I think let's see, Rod got some smoked deviled eggs or something, didn't you?
Yeah,
Ooh.
smoked deviled eggs, and I think I got a sandwich or something from it.
I think
too.
I got a burger maybe, and,
Yeah.
and Eric come back with like
He goes back just big plate of
macaroni and cheese.
and
He's
like
like,
5
here,
forks.
had like 5 forks already in there.
Oh,
It
he's a
was huge.
share.
It was huge.
He
He's
wants
like,
to
just
share.
have it, had like pulled pork and whatever. I was like, oh, this is so fucking good. I'm like, I'm just gonna eat it.
Dude,
Drunk eating is the best eating.
It was so
That
good.
was awesome. So I'm looking at Rod. So we had 84 on the Braxton Labs. Then we had 46 when we were at Darkness. And then we had 48 when we were at Street Side.
Yeah.
So, but that was what, 2 months? It says 2 months ago. Was it 2 months
Yeah,
ago?
that was it was
Well,
September,
July,
wasn't
right?
it?
It was earlier than that, wasn't it?
It says
It
2
was end
months.
of August, maybe. No, August, beginning of September, somewhere in there.
Oh, maybe.
I think it was
Uh-huh.
September when Joe came down for that concert.
Could've
Yeah,
been.
84 at Braxton, 46 at Darkness, and 48 at Street Side. That's what I see.
I didn't even know he was filming the street side.
I don't remember that either.
I was like, where'd that video come from?
I'm so bummed I missed that. I would have had such a good
I always
time.
said, hey,
Oh, you
Eric,
had fun. It was a good time.
have a good time. Oh no, we can dance and party all night and drink some cherry wine. Hey
Oh,
there,
I
Rose.
love that song. Oh my god.
Golly, I
There,
like how you
farm
think.
kid.
I like how you think. Golly.
He called you, Eric, that you're a farm kid.
I am a farm kid. I am. I'm a farm kid.
Oh, see,
Are
there's
you?
drunken one. Cheers, brother. Someone said drunken one.
D1.
Drunken one. Woo!
Cheers, buddy. Foamy Head's still in the house. Now he's having a Hoppenheimer West Coast IPA from Manhattan Beer Project, Manhattan Project Beer Company. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, brother. Cheers.
Let me see here.
So, Tom,
Eric, how far are you on the Rye Hipster? Yeah, it's
You're about the same.
yeah, about the same there.
so what'd you think, Todd? What'd you think?
That's fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
I'd
I'll-
probably give this one a 4.75.
I'd probably give it about a 96.
Yeah, so about the same probably.
Yeah, they
It's really
sound
good.
tasty, lavacious. Hashtag full. I don't know what you're talking about, Dolly.
What'd you say?
Sound dicey and lavacious.
I see in Lavation.
It's got to be more
Hashtag-
lyrics, but I don't know.
Hashtag full of shit. What the
Mm, I think it's about our travel adventure, maybe. I don't know.
f-
Yeah.
Go home, Dolly. You're drunk on that quick.
Dolly, cut yourself off. Right?
Hey, you all leave Dolly alone.
Dolly's always welcome. Dolly's my number one fan, I think, around. She's always
Oh
here.
dear God, Eric.
Hey, Dolly.
Oh, blue eyes.
They're
You're wearing that
saying-
blue shirt. See,
they're
I just
saying-
think a man in a blue shirt, like Todd, this is my favorite shirt color. And anytime I buy him a shirt, it's usually that blue. Oh, dear God. Todd, nobody can see your eyes.
But Shannon, mine's a lion. Mine's a lion.
It doesn't matter. It's blue.
It's a
Hey,
bad.
Shannon, I will wear Indianapolis Colts just for you.
All right. So I don't give a shit.
I was
Just
like,
to play.
I was like,
just
what
a-
are you going to say, Shannon? He's like, what are you going to say?
No, just any blue shirt. Doesn't have to be Indiana. I don't care if it's a Colts. Just wear a blue shirt. It'll help get you laid. What, did I miss something?
No, I'm just laughing at Eric.
Blue for the dew.
Yes.
Blue for the dude.
No, so
What
me and Todd had this conversation the other day, and I'm like, I said I don't ever want to feel like I'm like, not just with you guys, but just with any, like with his friends. I'm like, I don't want to be like the girl that's always, and I'm not the girl that always hangs around. I'm like, go do your thing. But he's like, yeah, but I don't think they see you that way. I think they see you more of like, you're kind of like one of the guys. And so I was like, really? But then last night we were watching the Mayans, and the girl came on. I'm like, damn, she's got a nice ass. And I'm like,
She's like, she needs some tits. The next scene, she's like, oh, she's got tits. I'm like, yeah, you're one of the dudes.
yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I kind of sound like a guy, don't I? She did have nice ass and nice tits, though.
So it's the what's his name's wife, the blonde haired girl, Rod.
Yeah,
It's the I don't think she has that much of an ass though.
she did last night.
Yeah, she had that outfit on. And
You're
Yeah,
talking
her
about
waist-
the one that's married to the rich Mexican.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. You
yeah.
wouldn't know it, but the outfit she had on last night, her waist was real little, and
I
her
mean,
butt
I've seen
looked
all the
great.
outfits. I mean,
Yeah, because before the scene before that didn't look like she had any tits at all. The next scene was like, oh shit, okay.
She's got some nice
Yeah,
tits.
yeah,
Yeah.
you get the wonders of Victoria's Secret nowadays too. So
That's
True,
true.
true.
That's true. Well, they did a good job.
yeah.
Why are we talking about women's tits? all the time?
I don't know. It's Shannon's on the show, and she gets in that direction every
that's,
time.
that's what happens.
Beauty is beauty.
I don't know. Dolly says, Shannon, do you believe the lies? Put them in separate rooms and question them. What lies? What lies were being told here, Dolly?
Golly, put me on a lie detector.
I was talking about her
I
trip to
don't trust
Cincinnati,
that
I
shit.
think.
Oh yeah. I don't give a shit. I mean, I do, but I'm not a digger.
All of our stuff's on
There wasn't
video.
nothing to dig.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pretty much filmed everything.
Can
with
you
that.
dig it? Can you dig it?
Yes. Can y'all dig it?
We can dig it.
But I think I caught up finally on all the comments there.
Dang.
Now, do you want to get your beer news now?
Yeah, beer news. Let's see. What beer news do we have before the comments add up? And
Oh, the one beer news I know you could say for sure. Cincinnati is number one.
God damn it, Todd! Still on my thunder
Wow,
every damn time.
Well, no, I was just trying to hedge it in a certain
I
direction.
think he already knew the direction he needed to go.
First story up: Cincinnati number one.
Wah,
I
wah.
swear to God, Siri, my Siri better not be talking to your Siri.
He don't have Siri.
Alexa told me.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Told you.
So there was a new report that came out, and Cincinnati was actually ranked as the number one in the U.S. for beer drinkers based on stats that were compiled. Last year on the list, we were number 4. Obviously, the couple like Asheville and North Carolina, and I think it might have been Raleigh. Port was on the list like that, but Cincinnati.
Damn.
You guys,
Cincinnati.
You guys have experienced Cincinnati now. You know, it's a lot of beer here. So
Speaking of Asheville, well, I don't want to steal your thunder, so go ahead.
Do
no,
I-
go ahead. I don't have anything on Asheville.
No, I was gonna say I'm surprised to see that was number 3 this year on the list.
That Asheville was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
third.
Think it'd be
I mean-
higher or lower?
Well, usually it's like number 1 or 2.
Yeah,
Like
I
for
mean,
the
we were
last 4 or
4
5
last
years.
year. We were 4, and we jumped to number 1. So
Yeah, but y'all have like 600 breweries now, though.
What
we've got
how's-
like. Go ahead, Sharon.
What is it, like 90 something?
No, I
Like,
think
for
it's
real?
still. I think it's like still in the 70s order. But the thing is, we have a more. Well, we have a lot of beer drinkers in the city for one, and they're all done like in areas like kind of the seed. So they're all in different communities, and people are just pounding a lot of different beers from them. It's just
Yeah.
they're moving a lot of beer here in the city.
It's
We
funny
can-
you said that. I was asking my brother when we were there for the we all got together. I was like, let's go check this brewery out. It's like 2 miles from your house. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, it shows up on the map. He's like, I don't even know what you're talking about. He's like, I've never been there. I'm like, it's literally like 2 miles from your house. It's like has wine and it's a brewery. I'm like, oh Jesus.
You don't, because we got 3 Braxton locations now here. The newest one is like 10 minutes from my house. So you got that and some of these other ones, and it's just a great place to drink beer. Plus, BrewDog put their new operation here, so we got the second biggest in the country. Obviously, the first biggest is in Columbus, but they're doing tons of beers. So
spread out.
It's a good space. But you got so many different beers and communities. You don't have to go too far to find beer.
That's true.
We keep going to Indy. We need to start going to Cincy.
We can do that.
Yeah.
This is a beer
We
place.
can do that.
Yeah. You can argue. We can do that.
And then we had Highwire Brewing announce their 100-calorie IPA. They're going to be releasing here in December. So they're going low-cal with the beer, too. More and more of the low-cal beers that we're seeing out there. So that should be kind of interesting.
But when they go low-cal, do they go low alcohol? Like ABV or whatever it's called?
Yeah, you got to go low ABV. You got to go low ABV for the low-cal. Yeah.
So...
That Lagunitas one, though, is so good.
Yeah, that one is solid. That's the only one I've really tried, but I've liked that one. I am going to do a review at some point on some of the 0-calorie beers. I just haven't picked up any.
There's a 0-calorie beer.
I mean, 0 ABV.
Oh, what the fuck?
Zero?
Mother.
So it's the
because I like to taste the beer. I can have a beer at work. Or
that's what I did when I was pregnant.
Like a beer.
Yeah.
O'Doul's, Rod. O'Doul's.
That's what I had. O'Doul's when I was pregnant.
If you start out with like 1 or 2 good ones, and then you can probably mix those in and be fine.
I will say the O'Doul's Amber is actually really good to me. It was quite surprising how good that.
I've heard the Heineken one was pretty good. I haven't seen it anywhere.
Heineken is a non-alcoholic.
Yeah, they have 0%.
Is that the red one, Eric?
Yeah, the red one. Yeah, that was actually really good. I was like, damn, this is actually good. I would actually buy this one. It's really good.
Okay. So, Rod J, I have an idea for a show. Let's just all drink 0 ABV beer and see how the show goes.
I mean, it would still be funny as shit, but I'm just saying, I mean, we can still do it.
Actually, probably would be a good time to mix it in with the 4 Locos.
1 malt liquor Monday and 1
4 Loco with a chaser of.
I'll be there for the malt liquor. I will not be there for the 0.
Well, for the malt liquor, you'll be there with Matt. You'll be there with Mad Dog.
Hold on.
Malt liquor.
Chan. You said you will be here for the malt liquor one.
Yes, I will.
She's doing Mad Dog on that one.
Yes.
And whatever else we pick up.
Yeah, I'll drink one.
You're going to do Mad Dog.
I'll fucking do Mad Dog.
Oh, we got to do Mad Dog now because we talked about it. We have to. We have to review the Mad Dog.
You're really going to do Mad Dog. Really.
I'll do Mad Dog.
You're really going to do Mad Dog.
I'm really going to do the Mad Dog.
we got to set a date for it.
I mean, fuck it. We could do it next week if we want to do the malt liquor show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Todd's like, wait a minute, not that early shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I got to make some excuses. I ain't got enough time.
Hold on. Wait.
No, we'll do that. We'll get some Mad Dog.
We can do it on
the
last Thursday, which is the 26th, the last Thursday.
Why not do it next week?
Right
after. Let's do it next week.
We can do it the 19th. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm off every Friday.
You're off all 3 days that week. Next week.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you ready to rock and roll then? Yeah.
She'll be bringing her.
I ain't scared.
Yeah. Well, wait. Hold on. On the 19th, are we doing a malt liquor beer flow?
We're doing malt liquor next week. You heard it here first.
Do it.
Mad Dog 2020.
I'm getting fucking Hurricane 8.1.
And you guys that are watching, you might want to tune in for that because that's going to be a shit show.
And grab your own malt liquor and
Shannon.
drink with us.
Oh, wait a minute.
Shit show Shannon.
We did have that. D'Angelo said that anyone tried Natty Rush. Didn't we do Natty Rush on the last malt liquor?
Yeah, we did Natty Rush.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, Natty Rush wasn't as bad. I don't think it's for Loco. For
I
Loco.
need to try this 4 Loco because I need to know how bad
I
it
will
really
get
is.
a 4 Loco for next week.
Oh, a 4 Loco and a Mad Dog? Good.
Yeah, your stomach will be gut wrenching.
Can't be any worse than last week. I'm telling you.
You'll have bubble guts.
Well, I will say though, I get one. We'll have to split it or share it at least because I ain't drinking the whole fucking.
Well, we don't
Loco.
even have to. We can pour it down the drain after we taste it.
Oh, well, that's where the other.
Yeah, we don't have to drink it.
I said
No, I said I will,
Todd,
but we gotta share it.
You said you ain't drinking the whole thing, but you can't drink a whole thing.
Yeah,
I can.
Are you saying I cannot?
No,
drink
he couldn't last time.
We know you can, Shannon.
I don't doubt Shannon.
I chose not to. Oh, wait, what? Come on, Ryan. I thought we were boys. Come on,
Shannon. We know you can't drink it.
I chose. Oh,
I'm not playing into your games, Eric. If I want to drink it, I'll drink it. If I don't, I won't.
She won't.
Yeah, I know all your mind games.
Although, you know what? Actually, she might actually like that one.
I like what I like.
What one are you gonna bring, Todd?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what they got.
As long as it doesn't have a bourbon or a whiskey.
No,
thing.
they're not. They're
No,
like Kool-Aid on steroids.
Yeah, they're like Kool-Aid. Well,
Oh, okay. I like Kool-Aid.
She might like the grape one, Todd.
The grape one? I'll have to look for that one then.
Grape flavored beer.
Oh, they got all kinds of flavored beers.
That
sounds delicious.
Four Loko
Grape,
isn't beer.
watermelon, pineapple.
Yeah, Four Locos got all.
I want them all.
Great Four Loko with Great Mad Dog 2020.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah, Todd's gonna be
They're
like
14%. Like the Four Locos are 14%.
what's Mad Dog?
I don't know.
This is gonna be a bad night, boys.
Tell your daughter to lock herself in the room.
Yeah.
Go to bed. Go to bed, girl.
Oh
Safety.
my god.
Let's see. So when you used to open a beer, if you shook the beer, just use the tap on it, like the top.
Yes.
Don't.
Ah.
Not if it's one of these.
That has been scientifically proven. Tapping a can of beer doesn't stop it bubbling over.
Oh well, we should test that.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But we've all done that before. It became subliminal at a point. Let's see here.
Hey, Todd, will you grab that?
And then Budweiser wants to brew beer in space for the Mars colonists.
Oh, I wonder how much that'll cost.
But we won't have it. It'll be in space. I mean, you got to be on Mars to get it, probably.
Oh.
I guess we're still trying to send people to Mars.
Wow.
Budweiser wants to brew beer in space for Mars colonists.
Because they're trying to colonize Mars.
Why?
I mean, but the people that are going aren't coming back. Like, they're going to be up there to raise families and all kinds of stuff, I guess, at some point.
What the fuck?
Deuces, bitches, see ya.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell they're trying to do it for, but I mean, I guess they figure at some point we need something besides the Earth. Which the way shit is going, we probably will.
Yeah, we'll just suck up the other planet too.
Yeah. And then that was the beer news I actually had. But the other thing is, I was going to say, what is your favorite Christmas beer if you have one?
I'm actually next week going to the 4 Elf at Dark Horse in Marshall next week.
Nice.
And I'm going to get in free because I got my Lions hat, my Lions Elf hat, and I'll get in free.
Oh, you get if you wear an elf hat or a lion's hat or a lion's elf hat?
Well, an elf hat, which is this one. Just
okay.
Wear, so I'll get it free for that.
Well,
otherwise, it's like $5 or something like that. It goes to charity, something like that. Even if it doesn't go to charity, like just give it to charity, $5.
So, do they have like a featured Christmas beer as well?
The 4 Elf.
Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow, like I said, I'll be doing the Mad Elf. That's a Christmas beer. I don't know if I have a favorite, but the Mad Elf is really a good one. Christmas Ale from Great Lakes is a good one as well.
Todd, you ain't got to go to work tomorrow?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
So what other beer you got, buddy?
Another Nitro, Ryan Geist.
Oh, I'm done for tonight, man. Those 2 beers and the beer I had before, I'm like, I'm just...
Oh, you had some higher ABV there, my friend.
Well, even if I did, I wouldn't. I wouldn't stop anyway.
D'Angelo's trying to get us lit. He said, "Can you guys also bring some liquor like vodka if you guys are down for the challenge?"
Dude, hey, D'Angelo, I have some tequila liqueur that's brewed with coffee that I'll bring on. Well, I won't do that because I told them I told these 2 I'd bring it down there for the show, so I won't do that. But I do have some that's brewed with coffee or distilled with coffee. I think is what it is. That was just out of this world good. I was like, holy shit.
It was really good.
We all had it. We're like, whoa.
What's the Cascade look like on there, Todd? Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
It kind of looks like a some type of frosty type thing or something for a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't cascade quite as much as like one of the dark stouts.
It looks very closed foamy. That's kind of how.
Yeah.
Yeah, it clears up really quick. Kind of. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a blonde stout, but it's very light body though.
As they say, it's alright.
It's alright. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, flavor wise, it's not bad, but it is light, and the cascading goes away really quick for nitro.
It was definitely nice to get back into a little beer drinking tonight.
I will say this: I'm about ready to whoop your ass in a little MLB 19.
Did you get it?
Did you get it?
I'm getting it this weekend. I'm going to go and get it.
Is it free? Do you know?
It's not. No, I looked. It's not.
That sucks.
I gotta get the. I
can't download and copy and send you the file.
I know.
That would have been awesome. Yeah, we did a game last week. I got a little revenge back on Todd, but he's still up on me on the series.
Was it 3-2?
3-2, yeah, but I found how to hit with the squad. I was knocking him around the ballpark. Couldn't base him. I kept getting picked off on a couple times.
I tried to join your little what was it? Your fuck, what was it? Oh, the not the I'm thinking MLB 19, but that one.
The Modern Warfare?
Yeah, Modern. And I see you were on, and I tried to. It said not joinable. I'm like, what the hell? Not joinable.
Oh, I gotta get
that
game
one.
session maybe. Well, you guys just send me a message when we're on at the same time, or like me and Todd, we'll text message when we're going to be on and stuff. So,
right.
But if you see me on the PlayStation while you're on there, just message me through the PlayStation. It'll pop up. I was just on there whipping ass like I always do.
And I had like 12 kills.
You do what?
12.
Did you? Well, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Rod, remember that one time when I was on the PlayStation and you thought it was Todd? And you messaged
it was
Todd?
funny. That was funny because I forgot. Todd had told me he was actually going to be out of town or something.
Yeah.
Too. I was like, hey, I thought you were. I knew you want to play blah blah. And he's like, this is Shannon.
I was playing Tomb Raider.
Oh, so it was, yeah.
Yeah.
You were hooked into that game for a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get obsessed with stuff and then I drop it real
She's
fast.
never been as much obsessed as it was when she was playing
God of War.
God of War.
Yeah.
Shoot.
God of War.
I think there was one night where she would play it, and I went to bed and got up next morning to go to work, and she was still playing. I was like, "You know what time it is?" She was like, "What?
Like, what the fuck are you doing awake?
I've only been playing for a couple hours." I'm like, "No, it's like 6:30 in the morning."
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh my god."
Is it the new one or is it the old?
No, this was when we lived at our other house.
Yeah, this is years ago.
I just downloaded the old one. They remastered it and it was free.
Oh,
they did?
Yeah.
So good.
I got
that. Is a good game. That is a good game. So, Eric, how much was the MLB?
Like $40, I think is what it was. Well, to download.
No, it's got to be less than that now.
Yeah, I was going to say it.
Because if the 20 is out, so that should be like under $20 for the MLB 19.
Let me look here.
And if you got PlayStation Plus, you'll get a discount on it.
Well, not only that, but do you have a GameStop close to you? You can go get a used one.
Yeah. Or that Best Buy game deal works out for my games sometimes. I go there. So you get 20% off every purchase.
I got to think it's no more than 20. Because it's an old
it can't be more than 20 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to GameStop and probably.
And even the PlayStation Store you might get, it might be like, because they got a big year-end sale, it might be like $11.99 or something.
Yeah. I'll have to look. I haven't looked lately.
Yeah, get it when y'all can play some home run derby.
Yeah.
I whoop your ass, Don.
You might.
I will say Eric does well moving around Modern Warfare.
Doesn't get lost like Todd does.
I got to get that one.
He doesn't get lost like Todd does usually.
I get so quite a bit at first. I'm like, all right, now I'm improving.
Thought she was on my side.
What made you think that?
I don't know. Never.
Oh, Foamy's now having the Stella Artois Midnight Lager. I actually just put that into the cooler because I did find a spot where I could buy an individual one. So I'm going to be doing a review on that as well.
Ooh.
That's the one they did with Budweiser and Stella together.
Right, I think I might do the KBS Espresso for the next review.
I won't see it.
KBS.
Kentucky Breakfast Stout by Founders.
You have a brunch stout or something in there, didn't you?
That's what I'm drinking. Right
Oh, brunch stout. Yeah.
No, but he's talking about the new. He's talking about the new one that just come out by Founders.
I've got
what the fuck, Eric? Founders? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I was at the liquor store today looking for. We're going to a wine party. It sounds really pretentious, but it's not. Where we just got to bring a bottle of wine, and I was like, that's when I picked these up, and I was looking through the beers and stuff, and I saw them. I'm like, oh, that looks good. And then I was like, it said Founders. I'm like, fuck that. Kept walking.
There you go, girl.
Malt Liquor Monday, Wine Wednesday, and Saturday doing the beer stuff.
So you are coming back.
No, you got to do it Founders Friday.
You do it. Say, LOL, you guys kill me. So you are coming back to the channel and doing stuff. You just
I'm going to do it. I'm actually probably. Well, when does the Bull Series start? Is it Saturday?
It should be like next weekend. It should be something.
I'm going to probably do like a live show, probably early in the morning. Going to do like a live show and say, "Hey, I'm back." Blah 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 blah. You know, all that sort of stuff. And going to link the one video. I'm going to put it as a unlisted, but you can still view unlisted ones. So if you guys want to watch a video, you can. And be like, I need to kind of some time off, blah blah blah, and all that. I'm going to be back probably late this year, probably coming into the new year, and I'm going to start doing some sports and all that sort of stuff.
Because I gotta keep your weekend ramble though. That's
yes. Yes, I got an idea, Eric. For your weekend ramble, you can let me interview you.
Ah.
I would
interview you on your channel.
Yes. So your viewers can get to know you.
Well, are you going to have a channel?
Huh?
Are you going to have a channel?
No, I'm going to interview you on your
channel, but she gets to interview you.
You don't have to post it. Can you record it and then decide if you want to post it or not?
Unless you do it.
And edit out what you don't want on.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his video will be like, "Hey, how's it going? Sorry, this is the end. The video's over."
Just think about it. Just think about it.
Click.
First bowl game. First bowl game is next Friday.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about right.
What's the very first bowl game?
The MAC team.
Some bullshit bowl game.
Like Central Michigan, and
it was like I think it was the Bahama Bowl.
Bahama Bowl. Is that a thing?
They're in the Bahamas.
Probably Central Michigan's in it. Probably
Bahama Bowl. Whoever went to the Bahamas this year.
As I said, it's a MAC team probably playing.
The Buffalo Bills at the Charlotte 49ers.
Buffalo Bills? They got that kind of college?
They got to play in the NFL. Playing in college now. Bisons. Buffalo Bison, right?
That's what it actually says.
You said Buffalo Bills.
Right here. Look. Right here.
Show it. It says Buffalo Bills?
Yeah. Oh, Bulls. Excuse me.
Bulls. Oh, Bulls. Yeah, Bulls. Bison's a baseball team.
Yeah, Buffalo
right.
Bulls
I mean, the Bengals could benefit by playing college, but I think
even then they'd probably lose.
Yeah.
Hey, Rod, did you see where, for the first time in history, like Miss America, Miss Universe, Miss Teen USA, like all of these, the holders of the titles are Black women.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of them.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. And they're all fucking beautiful. Every last one of them.
I don't know where to go with it, but yeah, I saw it.
No baiting him into that one.
I just think that's awesome.
Fist in the air, I guess.
Bump, fist, yeah.
Yes.
This is what we have came to, okay? This is what we have came to.
Rod's going. Golf clap. All right, yes.
Nobody asked you.
No, that's awesome though. But he can't answer like.
It's not even
Seriously, on that one?
February either.
What's that got to do with it?
Black History Month.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Hey, we not founders, so I'm just trying to put some good stuff out there too.
There you go.
No, that is
Yeah.
cool. I didn't know that.
Rod,
either.
I will have to do the espresso one. Sorry,
You
bud.
told me that already, Eric.
What?
What am I, your
No,
priest?
You pissed him off the first time.
Am I your priest going to give you penance or something? You keep telling me.
He's Hail Marrying as he's saying it.
I can see the comments like, Eric, that's you.
Oh, yeah.
Come back afterward, and then we'll do the confessional.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. Sorry, Father, as I have sinned.
It's been a long time since I've been in the Catholic Church.
Only time I've been in Catholic churches for a wedding.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Nice day for a white wedding.
Went to Catholic school the first 6 years of my school career. Kind of missed those little wafers.
And the grape juice.
and the wine.
The grape juice.
Grape juice, yeah.
Like get some more paper Jesus. It's a good little
Yeah.
snack.
Some more paper.
Oh boy, that's a good one. That's a bad
You
one. but that's a
really
good
cared about me.
paper Jesus.
Quit hogging on me. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That might be your best one ever. I'm gonna replace Sons with Paper Jesus.
Paper Jesus.
Oh boy.
They were good. They were little wafers. Yeah.
Oh God.
Here we go. Here we go.
What's today? Wednesday? Second Wednesday, right? Oh, we got.
He's like, yes. I had no lunch. Good to go.
Oh God.
hit me with the Christ.
Did you chew it up or
Yeah.
did you chew it?
You just put it sit in your tongue and then you would chew it. You let it dissolve a little bit, but then you would chew it. Yeah.
Yeah.
To get back in line for seconds.
I think somebody forced me to do that one time, and I'm like, what do I do?
Well, sometimes they give it to your hand. Sometimes they would try to put it on your tongue too. I was always like taking it in the hand.
Priest.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give it to me. I'll place it in my tongue myself.
Yeah, here, open your mouth, little girl.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Eric's
I'm
like,
sorry.
Eric's like striking down now. Striking down.
whoa.
Whoa.
It came out of my mouth before I thought about it. That happens a lot.
Hey, flag on the play.
Flag. 15-yard penalty.
I was listening to another podcast about Prince Andrew and the whole Epstein thing. So I guess the little girl thing kind of like,
Stuck in your mind.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, what was that all about?
Oh, you haven't heard about that?
No.
Like Prince Andrew, who is Prince Charles.
Yeah.
He was all tied up into that Epstein thing.
He was hanging out with
had been to
Epstein.
parties.
Agrees with it or no?
No, he was with Epstein and had
He was
pictures
partying with
of
Epstein.
the girls.
Okay.
The 17-year-old girls accused him, and there's pictures. Yeah, so like there's this whole scandal with the royal
The Queen
family
like
right
kicked him
now.
out of everything. The Queen's like, "Yep, you're done. Just go
Yeah.
to the stable and stay there."
You're
Like,
just you're just out to the loft you go.
he can't do any, he can't do anything representing the family anymore. He's just
But here,
totally.
4 hours, you go now.
Yeah, you've been 4 hours. You go now.
Yeah, he was at their party. Well, they got pictures with like Trump with them and Clinton with them, and
Oh yeah.
he said that Bill Richardson with something happened too, and well, he said Bill Richardson's name and a couple other people's name, and that's right before he died because we know he didn't hang himself. So
Yeah. Oh, and they were talking about all that stuff too. Like this podcast, it's called Best Case, Worst Case. And it's like these.
Oh, it was one of those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they were talking about Prince Andrew and Epstein and him, like his suicide and all that stuff. It's pretty interesting.
yeah, both cars decided, oh, we'll take a break now.
Right. Yeah.
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 That whole thing is kind of cool. Weinstein he might be getting off. I mean, I shouldn't say
Oh, yeah.
Weinstein's getting off. I mean,
He's
But-
paying $25 million. Oh, he's gotten all plenty at the
But
expense
Good
of
play
women.
words there.
But the interesting thing is, like, some of the women don't want to really settle, but they can't find another way to get anything with it. Like, they're being kind of forced into settling.
Right.
And he's not even
yeah.
paying his own money. The insurance company's paying it for him. Costs him
Wow.
nothing. And he doesn't have to admit any guilt either.
Of course he doesn't, because he's
Oh, wow.
he's a white rich man.
It didn't work for Bill Cosby, that's for sure.
No, it didn't.
He was a pudding man.
Pudding pop.
Yeah.
Shannon, he's a what?
White rich man.
Which
They get away
factually
with-
he is.
They can get away with anything.
Is, yeah.
A man in power,
Money can get you out of just about anything.
because
you want.
women are starting to realize their power now and realize they don't have to just, that
Women
men.
always had the power.
I know they did, but they're realizing
right.
that they do now, and they didn't always know that.
Yeah.
Oh. It's a crazy world that we live in at this time.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting tomorrow. They argued all day today about the whole impeachment thing. It'll be interesting what happens tomorrow.
Did you all see the thing with the reporter? I think it was like the New York Marathon or something. And one of the she was like this young pretty
clapped her
reporter.
ass. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
And did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see?
He was
did you see?
he's
Oh,
a
go ahead.
youth minister.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. He's a youth minister.
Yeah.
God told him to do it, I guess. I mean,
Yeah. He tells people to do all kinds of
Strike
crazy
you
shit.
down.
Right.
You must do this.
Do it. Right. God told me.
if she would have had one of those Jesus wafers, he wouldn't have smacked her.
That's right.
Jesus wafers.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking when he was doing. That was just like dumb. Like, what?
Oh, did you see his interview? They interviewed him, and he was
Yeah.
like, I was just caught up in the moment, and at first I was gonna high five her or do something, and then I like smacked. And he's married and has kids. If you fucking did that
So
on live,
then he grabbed her in the pussy.
yeah, grabbed her in the pussy. You grab me in my pussy, you see what happens. Bad shit. Not you, but somebody else.
Yeah. Okay. So, wait a minute. Wait. Clarify that a little bit.
Bad shit might happen to you. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But
Possibly.
yeah.
I'm not going there. I am fucking not going there.
You better not.
I'm fucking not going there.
Well, how can we go much deeper than that, right? So,
right.
No,
I don't want to be in the fetal position with you, me going bang, 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 bang. Actually, me in the head.
Oh,
So we'll
God.
we'll let Eric hit the PSA.
Oh, Jesus.
Who's the drunk one now?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the boom boom room. So let's go to the
Who's-
PSA.
Who's tagging in? You got to tag him in halfway through. Let him finish it.
To Eric we go.
Oh God, do I got to do this now?
Look in the camera, Eric.
What's that, Shannon?
Look in the camera.
You know you're
Okay, now
featured right
talk. Now talk.
Now talk. All right, guys. If you had too much to drink, please get the designated driver. You guys should know my spiel by now. If not, do not drive home drunk, because if you do, you're going to get pulled over by the cops. They're going to make you do the stupid ass sobriety test. You're going to get a free ride to jail. Then you have court fees and then possible prison time. And then if you hit or kill somebody, you guys know you're going to be in the slammer for a while. And if you kill yourself, all you've done is put your family and friends and put yourself 6 feet under, okay? Just sleep off your buzz to get your car the next day. Get an Uber, a taxi, a Lyft. Just don't drive home drunk. Use your phone. Use the Uber Lyft. Use the Lyft app. Just have someone at the bar call for a ride for you. Just do not drive home drunk, because if you do, you're going to have thousands upon thousands of dollars in court costs. If I find out you're doing it, I'm going to take a baseball bat to your knees with barbed wire on it. So just.
Ooh. And he's added to it now.
Barbed wire style.
Yeah, he's a big fan
style.
of Negan from The Walking Dead now.
Yeah,
apparently.
Negan style.
And I might have been slurring my speech a little bit there, but
But you're going to call an
It's
Uber,
okay.
so it doesn't matter.
That's right. Call an Uber to your bedroom.
yes, call an Uber. Just be smart enough to call an Uber, guys, really, or a Lyft or whatever.
Even to the
Be
boom
smart.
boom room.
Right. You know what you need to do to finish it off? Well, Dusty Rhodes. Four
Why you want to hear
Horsemen.
Dusty Rose tonight?
Can you
Yeah, I wanna
can
hear
you
some
dial
Dusty
can you
Rhodes.
dial it up real quick?
Can you dial it up?
Well,
We haven't brought it to the forefront for a
In
while.
like four times, brother. Like 4 times.
Let me see what I can do. It is a fan favorite.
Dolly.
What do we want? We're looking for the Four Horsemen, looking for Ric Flair.
We're looking for Dusty Rhodes.
Well, I know we're looking for Dusty Rhodes, but who do we want him looking for?
Who are we looking for, Todd?
Oh, do what?
What the
Who are we
hell,
looking for?
Todd?
No, I was trying to explain to her. The Four Horsemen, Dusty Rhodes.
Well,
I guess just play something. Hey,
No,
hey,
you gotta play that. He's got it queued.
Hold on. Let's do Macho Man.
I'm not doing Macho Man. I'm doing Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, it's got to do Dusty Rhodes.
You had your chance.
I'm done.
Did you say your chant?
You had your chance.
Oh, I thought you said you did your chant.
Ooh.
Okay.
Stables.
Yeah, I'm looking for a horseman.
A horseman?
A horseman goes by the name of Rick.
Not here.
Are you a horseman?
I could be. What can I do for you?
Friday night, you can see me at War Games. Bring all your horsemen, because I will have Moondog Spot, Moondog Rex, and the Monkey Brothers. Yeah, I'm looking for a horseman goes by the name of Ric Flair.
Don't know him.
Could I leave a message?
I can't.
All right, write this down. Tell him it's Big Dust,
Okay.
the American Dream.
I don't care.
You meet me Friday night. Stock.
No.
Meet you at the stockades.
Yeah, Stockade Friday night.
No.
Don, I don't know what you're wasting your time for.
Is this Baby Doll? Baby Doll, I know that was you Jezebel. Hello, I'm looking for some horsemen.
I'm going to need
Four
horsemen.
Yes, sir. This Big Dust calling on behalf of Crocker Promotions.
Can't hardly understand what you're saying, but
Sorry, I got a little bit of a lisp. What about Chris Benoit? Oh, he did. Sorry.
no, I don't really know what you're talking about.
Is this JJ Dillon's?
No.
Don't lie to me, JJ's. You and I go way back, Jack.
Well, it ain't JJ. You got the wrong person.
Don't mess with the American dream, JJ. My eyes are open as big as silver dollars, Jack.
Well, you got the wrong guy.
You and I, JJ, leather strap match. Dusty Rhodes is the master of the strap match. JJ Dillon, you a yellow dog.
So there is a little bit of Dusty Rhodes.
That is classic.
It made me think of J.D. Mercer. Remember?
Really? think
Oh,
of-
yeah. It was a comic.
Yeah, he used to
How
create
big a
call-
fella are you?
Yeah, how big a fella are you? Yeah. Well, I'll have to.
It was
find
like a Southern guy. He was like a radio show host.
Yeah.
And
I'll send it to you.
he would do these prank calls and say he had like this hamster that used to lift weights.
Named
and
Liberace.
shit. Yeah, Liberace.
Yeah.
He'd
Oh,
do
that's
all
what
kinds
Kid
of.
Chris.
Yeah,
Kid,
it was
yeah,
fun.
Kid
It
Chris
was
is the
funny.
radio DJ here. They just don't do it anymore now because Dusty's dead. But when he was
Yeah.
alive, they'd have different skits. Of
That
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes is great though.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Horseman.
I feel like Eric's upset now because he really wanted a Macho Man.
He does look like he's pouting.
We can play it too if you need to.
All right, Eric.
No.
Just
He's a
just
Virgo.
for
He likes
you.
to pout.
Time out. We'll do it next week.
You want to do it
Won't
next
remember.
week?
We'll be on malt liquor next week. We ain't gonna remember shit. Next week
don't-
will be a shit show.
No.
You don't want it now? You want it next week?
I want it next week, brother.
All right.
Next
Brother.
Friday night. Next Thursday night, brother.
'Cause I'm in that
Next Thursday night.
I almost said Friday, but it's Thursday. Next Thursday night, brother.
Well, that being said, I guess we'll go ahead and get this baby wrapped up here. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. Always appreciate everybody checking out stuff. Some great channels. Hopefully you guys all intermingled and checked out each other as well. Obviously, I'm feeling better, so more videos and stuff back up and on the way. I think I might do actually a hangout this weekend because I've actually looked at the hours. I got some hours I can actually spend because now StreamYard limits to 20 hours a month, but I got some time on there. So I may try to do a hangout this weekend if you guys are around. Some other people we might get in here that have been asking to come on. So we'll see how it plays out. Tomorrow night, as I mentioned, I will actually be on Daddy Porter's group. I'll put his link up tomorrow in the community tab about the show we're going to be doing on Mad Elf and some of the winter beers. And then that way, if you guys want to check out his channel, you'll know what we'll be doing tomorrow night, and then go from there. Eric, you got anything you want to mention that you're going to be coming back into the fold now?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually probably do something tomorrow. Probably do something early tomorrow. Probably do a live stream early tomorrow. I'll tell you about what I'm doing. Kind of what I'm what to do here with the sports stuff and with the beer stuff and whatnot. And probably I don't know if there's gonna necessarily be some kind of channel change or anything like that. I haven't quite decided just yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get back onto YouTube here and whatnot. I kind of need to take a little bit of time off, so. But I'll explain that all tomorrow. Hopefully, well, if I think about doing it tomorrow, it's really what it is. But we'll get into it somewhat tomorrow here. So I will put up a live stream tomorrow.
Great. Are you going to do gaming on that channel or?
No, actually, if you guys want to do the gaming channel, go to the Fat Ugly Gamer on YouTube. Type the Fat Ugly Gamer. Capital T, capital F, capital U, capital G.
Yeah. Have you put up the new stuff for Modern Warfare on that channel?
I have not. I honestly haven't figured out how to.
I can tell you to do that and everything. It's pretty easy, actually. But Shanna's going to say something now.
I said that's a horrible name.
She doesn't like your name.
Getting on me for saying Shit Show Shannon and a Fat Ugly Gamer. What's the difference?
No curse words.
It's a lot worse than Shit Show Shannon.
It is kind of is.
It's a lot worse than Shit Show Shannon.
No, it's not.
You need to rethink that. You should be Hot Awesome Gamer.
Creativity is different to different people, I guess. I don't know.
Blue Eye Gamer.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Blue Eyes.
Call it the Blue Eye Boom Boom Room.
Yes.
Blue Eye Boom
Boom
Room Gamer.
I love it.
Did you just say the Blue-Eyed Boom Boom Room?
Yes, you can get all kinds of traffic just for the name alone. All kinds of
traffic.
That's kind of like maybe a Pornhub or an X video.
Hey, it'll still get you views. So it'll get them there.
Right.
It will get them there. Your job is to keep them there.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Shake it till you make it.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Maybe I should go on Pornhub and kind of play video games and some. Well,
maybe you should.
We'll just stop right there.
I'm sure there's a genre for that.
Let's stop.
Probably is.
Breaks out here.
Yeah.
So
red flag.
Well, thanks for everybody that tuned in. Always appreciate, like I said, look forward to checking you guys out later. D'Angelo is still saying, bring some Everclear. LOL, just kidding. Actually, I looked at Everclear the other day. I haven't had Everclear in years, but it was on a shelf at one of our liquor stores.
We ain't drinking Everclear here, D'Angelo.
Yeah, it'll be like a 20-minute show.
It'd be that would be a shit show if we did it.
That would be a shit show.
Yeah.
Probably will be anyway, but
Everclear shots. Yeah, I won't be going into work the next day after that. But I'm going to go ahead and end now. Look forward to catching you guys next time. I think I said I'm going to end like 3 or 4 times already. More stuff back up on the channel, and look forward to catching you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah.
And drink more malt liquor.
And Epstein didn't hang himself.
He did not.